Hi, chat. Hope everyone's having a good day, good night, good evening. Hope you're all having a super happy week. I'm sure all the girls that went to Twitchcon are having a wonderful week.
Well, we haven't heard any stories of them being roofied. Unfortunately, sexual assault did happen, but like other than that, it seems like most people got out unscathed.
What's new, unfortunately?
So chat, yes, we are bringing Shiro this week. Some of you already know Shiro, some of you probably don't. Would you like to tell people about yourself, Shiro?
Oh boy. Hi, I'm Shiro, as you've heard. I am primarily a horror game dog VTuber. I was involved in some drama, but I am moving on.
And in complete transparency, we covered your drama. We actually thought it was kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah.
It kind of was from an outside perspective, huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the hard part you have to convince people of on the show. Is like, look, when you're involved in drama, kind of sucks. But when you're like from the outside looking in, there's so much stuff that it's like, wow, this is really cringe and really funny.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, reading comments about it, and yeah, I read comments about it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is so immature," and you're going back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. It is immature. I was dumb.
Yeah, 100. I'm gonna be honest with you though. When all of that went down, I was like, you know, I really feel like Shiro's the one in the right here. So I was always kind of just on your side. I was just like, man, this whole thing kind of sucks.
Look at you, buttered me up.
Oh no, seriously. Like when all of it went down, I was just like, you know, I really feel like Shiro's getting the raw end of the deal here. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but like, damn, these people are being assholes to her right now.
Yeah, to be fair,
like, I'm serious. That's how I looked at it.
Like, we try and be independent, but there were definitely like a couple of you that we kind of sided with inherently. Like, me personally, I kind of sided with Saturn because I felt like Saturn just dipped immediately and wasn't involved at all. But people kept bringing them up.
Yeah, I'm friends with pretty much everyone involved now. Like, we've all, like, pretty much moved on, so. Yeah. We learn, we grow.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I tell Rage, I was like, you got to adopt all of the lost Vtards, and he's like, okay.
Dog,
by the way, me saying that is not like, I'm not like Zen where I ask people to join. Rage has to like you before he asks you to join. I just like, I knew that he was scouting, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this funny. So I was like, I petitioned to adopt all of them.
A dog collar, and the first thing I think of is the Hassan dog collar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he put a shock collar on you?
I better not move an inch.
Well, no. The dog collar is from Hassan, who is an Arab. Rage is a Jew, so he wouldn't do that. He would put the yoke of work on her or some shit like that.
He'd steal from me.
He's gonna take your shekels.
He would.
Yeah. Not my shekels.
Admittedly, he has not taken my shekels yet, but I hide them pretty well.
I gotta pay him eventually. I did just get paid.
Eventually.
Oh goodness, but yeah. So I think out of the whole thing, that it was kind of funny, but like, you know, it happened, and now you're here. I never would have guessed that. I'll be honest. There are some times where I was like, man, I never would guess that I'm friends with people that I talk about in drama, and then it sometimes happens. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, like I saw you guys in drama like a year ago, and now here I am.
Pretty much.
Crazy.
Oh, we're always in it. I am
against our will.
The world's most infamous puddle.
Against your will, you're always in drama because people take issue with you making one comment and then they lose their fucking mind.
This is so relaxing. Well, unfortunately, Chan, it won't be relaxing for long. We gotta talk about something.
Yeah.
But the main subject this week is TwitchCon, chat, because every year for the last like 5 years, TwitchCon has been a shit show. Was it Was it last year or the year before where somebody literally broke their back at a TwitchCon?
It might have been. I remember there was a TwitchCon where a woman was like doing like a thing where she was like, it was like some kind of like.
She was jumping into a foam ball pit. So what they did.
Oh yeah.
So they had this big foam ball pit, and what they didn't tell people. First off, they were having her jump in it. They were actively having her jump in it. Twitch staff was. What they didn't tell her was it was one layer of foam. Like, literally the thinnest layer possible. Directly under it was concrete. So she jumped, butt first, into it. Broke her spine in 3 places. And I hate to really be the bring down chat, because some people probably don't know this part. But she found out when she went to the doctor that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
In order to fix her back, they could not keep the baby.
That's really depressing, I'm going to be honest with you.
That should have sunk Twitch. That is horrendous.
The fact that it didn't is kind of insane. Well, okay.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. You go ahead first. I'm going to go on a diatribe right after you. Go ahead.
Has Twitch ever been not shit?
No.
Has it ever been fine?
No.
Back when it was just in TV, it was mostly okay. The big problem started happening when the people within the company started prioritizing specific viewpoints and taking away from the site being just about video games and, a little bit of lifestyle to allowing politics and titty streamers. I would say when the titty streamers took over is kind of when things started to go downhill. And now it's just like Hassan Piker and titty streamers. That's the website, basically.
Yeah.
The woman who gave birth live.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Yes. Did we talk about that?
We did last week. It was horrendous. And fucking Dan Clancy showed up in chat, the CEO of Twitch, to be like, hey, congratulations for giving birth. She's doing it live on your platform. It's not the place. And I immediately think of that fucking Discord meme message, like, please do not give birth in the group chat.
Please do not give birth in BC.
It's a great one, I'll be honest with you. No, yeah, like, I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, are they going to claim it's artistic nudity, having somebody give birth on Twitch?
Oh, no, they claim it's educational. Wild. That's what YouTube does.
That's right, I remember, like, on YouTube, you can find videos of women that are practically naked doing, yoga and body painting.
They list it as educational. And somehow that gets because educational for some reason has a much looser definition for nudity because of stuff like, diagrams of giving birth and things like that come from books, and people kind of use it to just be naked.
Yeah, it's like,
oh my gosh.
So Twitch VTubers can't show their hips because that might make some people get a little too antsy. But a woman can give birth, and Amaranth can sit in a hot tub, and it's one of those things where, like, I don't care that, like, that action exists. I care that, like, people are getting punished for doing less. Yes.
Yeah. Like, they're allowed to do that
evenly.
They're allowed to do that, but a VTuber gets like not even like a very sexual bikini model, like I've seen like people with One Piece bikini models, and they still get banned because it's like, oh, well, it rides a little high, so you can see a bit too much hip. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, a bit too much hip?
That's insane, man.
Reminds me of being back because I went to Christian school when I was really young, and it immediately makes me think of the teachers going, I can see your shoulders, you shouldn't be showing them.
Yeah. Not being able to wear, like, tank tops or anything.
Yeah.
Can't show your shoulders. Yeah, crazy.
Don't you VTubers show your ankles. God.
Oh my goodness. And it's just like, I'm Christian, and, like, I don't care about the standards that people want to keep. But it's just like, Twitch, come on now. I expect this from my mom, not you.
Chat says, Shiro, your shoulder is showing.
I got both my shoulders out. I'm so promiscuous.
Oh gosh, no. God told Rage to rein you in.
You see the funny thing that Amaranth did at TwitchCon? I did not. You would have to enlighten me.
I did not. Wait, she actually was at TwitchCon? I thought she was busy complaining about her husband. Like,
allegedly. Allegedly, if you're like a big partner, like one of the big Twitch partners, the ones that get all the funding and shit, you are required to show up. Like you are contractually required to show up to TwitchCon.
That's interesting.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. Exactly.
However, I've seen several people allegedly affirm this. Several larger people that should be in the know. So. Which it kind of rings true a little bit with kind of the main subject of today. But before we get to the main subject, I do want to show chat. I went looking for tweets to show you guys tonight, you know, to like show everything off. I guess when you search for tweets on Twitter, it sorts by your tweets first, or it tries to give you your tweets first if your tweets are related to what you're searching. And it was just reminded about this that I posted at the top of the year about. I see why people didn't like the Giga Twitch interview. 90% of it was a puff piece about Giga. The other 10% was talking about what they're gonna do to include VTubers in TwitchCon. Well, chat, they included VTubers in TwitchCon, and it went about as well as you'd expect.
Yeah, they asked VTubers to show their faces, and
the faces thing I don't really care about because
I should say I don't care about that either. But I just figured it was worth pointing out. Yeah.
The big thing, and here's a good example of it. Well, here, I'll do the first one I saw. Hinya posted this. Unfortunately, due to a miscommunication or misunderstanding, any gifts or presents to my meet and greet staff were disposed of by the venue staff. I am very sorry for anyone who gave me a gift. Hinya was the first one I saw.
She was too for me.
There are, I believe, at least six, possibly 7 major VTubers that had meet and greets at TwitchCon, and TwitchCon staff threw out all gifts that their fans brought for them. Every single one of them, all 6.
I know it was her. I know Iron Mouse was one of them as well.
Iron Mouse, Chibi Doki,
yes.
Kuro, K9, and there were 2 more.
That's right, I forgot about him.
There were 2 more I can't remember.
I forgot about him.
Every single one of them, though.
I don't know.
Every single one of them, though, confirmed that Twitch threw away their gifts because of a quote miscommunication. Is it
kind of insane?
Once is an accident. Twice is you're pushing your luck. 3 times is a pattern. And like 3 times might be a pattern. But 6 times, I just think it's malicious.
Well, it's just like, why is this being done with nobody asking, like, hey, is this okay? Because, like, I know there is a culture behind, hey, don't accept gifts from people because you never know when you're going to get the needles in your cookie, which, again, is a thing that happened. But, like...
But that's why you don't eat food from people.
Well, yes, but, like, my question is, like, how... is it that the communication was so poor that these people just threw away all their gifts? And what was the onus for that? That's why, like, when you, Mizu, like, commented saying, I don't think they just, quote unquote,
threw stuff I'll pull mine up. So,
yeah.
By the way, chat, I'm impressed.
Viral.
My tweet on this did half as many likes as Hinya's. Hinya, of all people. Huge.
Holy shit, you got 18,000 likes? What the fuck?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people agree with me that I genuinely don't believe that there was some miscommunication that these people's stuff got thrown away. I think some of it got thrown away, like stuff that they wouldn't be able to take and do anything with, like letters and fan art and stuff like that. But a really good example, right? And this is Iron Mouse, by the way, confirming that her stuff was also thrown away. This was something one of her fans made her. This cute little cinnamon roll with like a little Iron Mouse flair to it.
I thought it was really cute.
A staffer definitely stole that. They didn't throw that in the trash. They took it.
It was somebody was able to rescue it, allegedly.
Really?
Yeah, somebody was able to rescue it, and so it was able to be delivered. Again, allegedly. That's what the person who made it claimed.
Here, I'll hide chat so I can look through their page, because I have no idea if they've got porn all over their page or not.
They're an artist, so it's possible.
Yeah, she says, I heard Roxy rescued them. Roxy is the GOAT. Thank you.
Roxy is the manager for Iron Mouse.
Okay.
So maybe it could have been that, since they're the manager, this makes a little bit more sense in my head, at the very least, that Roxy probably stopped them before they took everything and was just like, hey, I'm going to hold on to this. It's possible that could have happened. We don't know, but that's like what sounds the most explainable to, like, if we still want to say that maybe Twitch staff stole stuff, that would make still sense to me.
Yeah. No,
anyway, carry on.
Because then it doesn't really make sense that, like, okay, they threw it in the trash, but somehow the manager found it. Really? Do you know how many trash cans are at that fucking venue? No, somebody was holding on to it. That's how she managed to get it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But yeah, and then Kuro was a lot more, like, vague with theirs, but they said, unfortunately, if you gave me a TwitchCon gift, the event lost them all. Still really appreciate the intended gifts, though.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, lost them, quote unquote.
And here was Chibidoki's, by the way. So not only did they throw away Chibidoki's stuff, but they canceled Chibidoki's meet and greet halfway through, telling people that Chibi was sick and needed to go. And Chibi was never told this. They were in the middle of a meet and greet and people just like stopped showing up. And they're like, oh, well, I guess it's over then. Nobody else came.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see me.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
And then she goes to Twitter and was like, you know, can anyone else from my meet and greet vouch for this? Now, guys and I were told to stop. I'm so incredibly sad if this was true. I was genuinely excited to meet everyone. They told us we had to end for safety. And then people in line were told they had to end because Chibi was sick.
How do you do that to, chat? I don't get it. I find Chibi just a tad bit annoying, which is why I don't watch her. But like, out of a lot of different content creators, she seems to be the most non-controversial. So I don't know how you could do that to her. She just wanted to scream, and they stopped her from screaming. Maybe they just didn't like to hear her screaming. I don't know.
I just don't see where the miscommunication comes in. And I think my tweet kind of hits the nail on the head, is a lot of them can't make an accusation because it's their business and they could get in trouble, not just with Twitch, but with other businesses. Other businesses could look at them and be like, oh, if some miscommunication happens with our business, they're just going to go to social media and slander us. They're not going to talk to us about it. That's how like an outside business would see it, but all of us can look at it and be like, you know, Twitch is fucking awful.
We're stealing shit from people.
Yeah. Terrible.
It's hilarious.
And that's ignoring like the other part of Twitch, which is this big post from Emiru.
Oh gosh.
Which Emiru was, to my understanding from her, and maybe I'm misunderstanding what she was telling people, but she had an event at TwitchCon, and Twitch basically said, look, you either do a meet and greet and do your event, or you refuse to do a meet and greet and we cancel your event. And she was basically forced into doing a meet and greet that she did not want to do. She also had a particular security personnel that she trusted, that she wanted to be her security personnel, who for whatever reason was banned from TwitchCon. He was not allowed to enter the event. So
I know the reason.
You know the reason?
Yeah, so last year he held back either a stalker or a crazed fan of hers. Surprise, surprise. I guess she has a lot of them. And he held that guy down until the police came, and they banned him because he was basically protecting her.
They banned the security guard for doing the security guard's job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this year he was banned. He was not permitted to enter. She was assured that, TwitchCon staff has this perfectly fine. TwitchCon, in fact, did not have it fine because this is Emiru. This random guy just walks up, hugs her. She says that he tried to kiss her as well.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like he's going in to kiss her.
And then there's this bit right here where people believe it looks like he takes out a switchblade. And people have zoomed in on him to pick it up. And it turns out there is a bar or something connected to TwitchCon that for some reason sells switchblades.
Yeah, did you see that post? Yeah, so now it wasn't in the main convention hall. It was at like some sort of mixer event, but in the back of a mixer event, some dude was just shacked up selling a whole bunch of switchblades.
Yeah, and people believe, like, it's hard to see it, but it looks like he takes something out of his pocket, and a lot of people believe it looks like a knife. Or a switchblade or some sort. Which was not helped by the fact that it was found out that near the TwitchCon event, somebody was selling a bunch of switchblades.
Yeah.
It was found out the guy was let go. Yeah, no, they didn't get him at all. This is exactly what happened. He pushed him away. They kind of pushed the guy away from the event, and he left the event willingly.
Well, so the guy that pushed him away is another security guard that she hired. It's not actually a Twitch person.
Yeah.
If you look in the background, the guy that has the blue hair, people aren't convinced, but some people think that he was supposed to be some form of security.
Oh, he's not the security guard. You can tell by his badge and his lanyard, he's just one of the attendees. He was at the meet and greet for her.
That's fair. But
I think a lot of people... I saw that. I think a lot of people were like really heavily judging this guy. And yeah, maybe he could have done a little bit more to like stop with this guy. But from his perspective, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
he's like up.
It's like happening really fast.
Yeah, literally, this is a 10-second clip, start to finish, of this guy rolling up, trying to kiss her and getting shoved away by security. It's a tiny amount of time. Like, they say the average person's reaction time when they're put in a situation like this is 5 to 6 seconds before they even kind of realize what's happening.
And it was already mostly over by the time he probably would have recognized it. No, yeah, I don't think you should judge that guy too harshly, because... And to be honest, from his perspective, it might just look like this is another guy from the meet and greet. However, from what is being alleged, the guy that came up to her was not in line. He cut across somebody else's meet and greet, and Twitch security did nothing. Yeah. According to her, Twitch security just kind of laughed about it after it was over.
Full clip is 1 minute. It is, but this is the only important part, is him just rushing up, trying to kiss her, and then getting shoved away. Like, everything else is just people kind of shouting at each other.
They need staff that are actually willing to, like, get their hands dirty. Too many people are afraid of, like, confrontation or retaliation.
Oh, yeah.
It's not effective.
Sure. I think, unfortunately, so many people are just afraid of getting sued. Again, like, as a former security guard, and I talked about this when I first looked at this, you're supposed to be ready to go hands-on with people if you are instructed to do so. Like, if your protection target is Emiru and she's in danger, it's just like, all right, you pull the person off if you need to and be ready to do an arrest. But, like, it sounds like the security weren't doing that at all. I don't even know where the security are in this scene. If that guy is in security, I don't fucking know who is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was said that Emiru and them kind of went to Twitch. And first off, this is Twitch's statement on it. But you can see in the
community
noted, according to Emiru, the assaulted was not detained until hours after the incident happened and was done. So after her manager was pressing Twitch to do something, she also states that Twitch security did not step in when the incident happened and laughed about it afterwards. And it links to, like, her tweet on it, which is the full story. Yeah, ultimately, like, God, I had something there, and then it just gone. Oh, so I've been seeing a lot with the Emiru stuff here. Apparently, originally, like, they found the guy's Twitch channel, and he was banned for 30 days. And Emiru was like, "Why is he banned for 30 days? He assaulted me at your event." And they're like, "Yeah, you know, it's whatever, though. He didn't really do anything, did he?" She's like, "No, assaulted me at your event in front of it's on camera. It's literally on camera. And after apparently some convincing, they finally permabanned him. But yeah, as chat says, they immediately permabanned Imaru's favorite bodyguard for defending her, but then she actually gets assaulted by somebody and he gets a 30-day.
Yeah,
like,
it's like permabanning somebody on Twitch is like, I'll be honest, it's really just a nicety that they do to show that they care. But like by saying, oh yeah, we only gave him a 30-day, it's just like, okay, so you don't really give a shit then, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Because he can make a new account, sure, but like, yeah, but he is still assaulted me. You should probably just get rid of that badge, because I'm assuming, I don't know how this, I've never been to TwitchCon. At this point, absolutely never will. But I'm assuming that you need to have a Twitch account in order to get a badge to go to TwitchCon. So if they banned his account, then he would have been unable to get back into the convention and all that kind of stuff. I assume.
Apparently some people's bans already weren't working and they were letting them back into the convention. Because they were having problems with just the bans they had working to start with. That's why Chibidoki had to show her face to the security, was because her band was not working.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's funny about that is, so Chibidoki has to take off her face mask and show people. There is another clip out there. I wish I had it because I would have sent it to you. There's a clip of IRL streamers that are streaming it. They go up to an area, a gate control point, where they have to show their badge. One person's badge works, the other doesn't. And they try it, and then the guy at the gate is like, oh, you know what, you're fine, just go ahead. So they let these people in, and it's just like, okay, yeah, they're live streamers, and 9 times out of 10 live streamers aren't going to do anything stupid, but are you seriously going to compromise your gate control just because one person's badge doesn't work? And I was just like, that person needs to be fired, or at the very least retrained, because that is very serious. And the fact that it was caught on camera pissed me off.
Also, chat asked, yes, apparently Emiru confirmed that she will be pressing charges.
Thank fuck.
We will see how that goes. Well, because it seems like it's all pretty like clear who he was. Like everybody already knows. Like Twitch even knew what his Twitch account was.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like she knows. It just depends how police want to handle it, I guess.
Well, I hope they kind of do. They've got plenty of evidence to support that he actually did what he did and that he was not really supposed to be doing that. So, police don't do something. That's kind of scary.
Yes. And
Offkai is going to overtake TwitchCon.
I don't know.
Offkai has its own problems.
Yeah, it is just a little. They've got problems. They shorted Pippa their first time that we heard about them, and then now they're just kind of like, they had problems with volunteers last year, I think, if I remember correctly. So I don't know about them.
The only real problem with Offkai is it's run by idiots.
Yeah.
But at least like the security's fine, as far as I know.
Yeah, because you got a bunch of people who are afraid of having their face masks torn off, so a bunch of people are just gonna be anal about making sure that privacy is a big concern.
Yeah. I know somebody mentioned it. They said it was sad that GamerSups has better security than TwitchCon itself. And the thing, it's sad, but it's not sad because GamerSups has better security. GamerSups has like a bare minimum security. That is what you are expected to have. The problem is Twitch doesn't even have the bare minimum for an event like this. They don't care. They don't. So I'm not going. You know, I mean, like after the last couple years of people getting roofied at these events, why would you fucking go to this thing?
No, 100%.
Wow. All my friends are doing it, so therefore I gotta do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna like fear of missing out. Yeah, it's FOMO.
What are you really missing out on, though? That's what I've always wondered.
Being roofied.
You know, that's an experience that I've never had. Granted, I've never had a drop of alcohol in my life, but yeah, I'll never know what it feels like to be roofied at a convention if I don't go to TwitchCon.
I'd imagine it was like that day I was really, I was having trouble sleeping and I was really sick, so I ended up taking like 12 gummies of melatonin. I'd imagine that's what it's like.
You what?
I have melatonin. I don't sleep well, so I have melatonin gummies that I keep on my desk. And one day I was sick and not thinking straight. So I was like, oh, I'm so sleepy. I need a melatonin gummy. and I'd take one, and about 5 minutes later, I'd be like, God, I'm so sleepy. I should probably take a melatonin gummy. It'll help me sleep. And I kept doing that just over and over, forgetting I had already had one until I was like 10 or 11 gummies deep.
Did you see the Hat Man?
I don't see the Hat Man anymore.
That sounds like a trip. Oh my gosh, remember Fillion did that. Fillion took like 6 freaking melatonin gummies on a stream once.
Chat, I'm not an addict. I just don't sleep well.
Melatonin addict.
I even have melatonin gamer subs.
Oh yeah, they do make that.
They do.
Oh,
you know what's sad about gamer subs though? I learned this the other day.
Apparently they have food dye in their
They have food dyes in all of them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that I have advanced because advanced doesn't have food dyes.
I also have advanced. Use code Puddle Energy to get your next order of advanced.gg. Or what was yours? Was Occo something?
Mama Occo 10.
Mama Occo 10.
Yep.
You have an advanced GG, Shiro?
I do. It's Sheer 10. It's SHIRO 10.
Why is everybody something 10?
Bruh. SHIR 10. Oh my gosh.
You guys know you were allowed to make a custom one, right?
What?
There was an option to enter in a custom code when you made it.
I don't know how you got to do it, but I didn't.
So mine's Puddle Energy. Because when Occo told me it was Mama Occo 10, I was like, did you not remember you could make your own?
I didn't see that. I think you're capping. I think you're just a favorite.
That would have been good, Don. Shiro could have had Shirotonin.
Dude. You should ask them if you can change it.
Yeah.
Shirotonin.
Yeah, get Puddle Energy so you can have as bad of a sleep schedule as me.
I need to, once I move, I'm planning to get some more because I need to get more energy because the energy ones really do work. Because like when I have Dr. Pepper, I can feel it wear off in a couple hours. But with this stuff, it actually does feel nice. Also, I did notice.
One.
I haven't had that one. Is it energy as well?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
And they have a ramen flavor. Ramune?
They have a ramen flavor? I haven't seen that.
Ramyun. Ramune.
Oh, okay.
Like the drink.
I was about to be like, why would you have ramen as a powder? It's just like baking soda or ranch soda. It's just like, why would you do that?
Bacon soda. I feel like that would actually be kind of good.
You know what? You should ask your audience to buy it for you.
Bacon soda.
Put it on your throne. People will buy it for you.
We have a candy store here that sells those gourmet sodas. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They have a bacon soda. I'll have to get one.
Nice.
Fair.
I'll report back my findings.
Before we cap off the Twitch stuff, by the way, I'm going to steal a little bit of content from Leaflet because Leaflet made another AI video in regards to this.
Oh gosh, I saw this. It was really good.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
I told Leaflet she has to bring me onto a stream to learn how to use Sora, and she said yes. So one day I'll have to do it.
Twitchcon might be under attack by the creeps.
We need security. Send the best. We're the best.
From Dan Clancy, the maker of Splinter Incel and Hose Recon, comes the action-packed thriller.
What's up, chat? We are officially on security detail.
Okay, chat. Filters on, lips out.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tactical right now.
They were hired to protect the biggest gaming convention on the planet.
Chat, is the water too loud? I can turn the jets down.
But they have no idea what they're doing.
Was that footsteps? Probably a mod dropping in.
Hashtag Ghost TwitchCon.
Streaming. They're supposed to be guarding the convention.
Twitchcon might.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Twitch Recon.
Dude, I would watch that if that was like a. Oh fuck! She needs to turn that into a whole thing.
I love Leaflet.
Leaflet is amazing. She's pretty funny.
Oh, you're funny, Leaflet.
Voices are getting scary accurate. Yeah.
I think my favorite is the different movie titles they gave you at the start.
Yeah.
Clancy, the maker of Splinter
Makers
Incel and Hose Recon.
Splinter
Hose
Incel?
And Hose Recon. That's amazing. That is absolutely beautiful.
Splinter Incel just gets me. And of course, I love that they have just the ring light. Oh, it's great. This is on the back of them making the Hassan one too. That was so good.
The Hassan one was pretty good as well. Oh goodness.
But yeah, chat. I hope that wasn't too offensive. But to be fair, it's making fun of, Twitch security for being shit. So.
Which it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hose Recon got to be one of my favorite movies. That could unironically be a porn parody.
Mm-hmm.
I want it so bad.
Live your dreams, Occo.
my
Be the
dream
change
right
you
now,
want to be.
Right now, my job is to be my dream job is to be a sysadmin in my new living situation. So if I want to do that afterwards, I will.
And let me see if I can find. I meant to find this one because the guy deleted all of his tweets.
Oh.
Oh.
Here we go. I forgot I did actually save the picture of it.
Has he blocked you? Or has he just like stopped replying to you?
He never replied to me.
Oh.
I don't know if he would block me though. I'll check it real quick before
you had like over 500,000 people replying to you.
What?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
No, I can reply, so I'm not blocked.
I did not need to see that. Ew.
You and me both.
But wasn't that one, I don't think. Where is the Yeah, it was this one I first replied to. He got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But he has since deleted all his tweets, so we'll start here, chat, because at least I saved it. He originally made this tweet, every year male VTubers go through the same inferiority complex phase about how it's harder being a male VTuber, and there was some other stuff underneath it. I don't have it because he deleted his tweet. I always get annoyed with these because, like, you can admit that sometimes guys have it harder in one area of life without saying that, like, that's the sole reason guys don't succeed, right? Because that's how a lot of people take it. When you're like, oh, being a guy VTuber is slightly harder than being a girl VTuber. Suddenly it's, oh, so you're saying the only reason you're not, like, Iron Mouse popular is because you have a penis? Like, no, that's not what I said. Streaming in general was like a...
reasons, but yeah.
Well, streaming in general is like a total dice roll for guys and girls. So it doesn't... It's just like, it's slightly easier for girls. Like, very slightly, in my opinion.
Especially if they know you're actually a woman.
I feel like we
got built-in attention attractors.
Well, that's not what I was gonna say, but
I honestly think the streaming thing is like secondary to finding artists. Because even me, like, I look super girly, and all the time I'll have an artist go, "Oh, sorry, I don't do male characters." It's like, what do you? There's no effective difference between how I'm drawn and how a woman is drawn. Like, there's no genuine difference.
As an artist myself, I can weigh in a bit. It is harder to draw male characters, and a lot of people are not willing to learn, so they cling on to absolutely perfecting women and just not drawing male characters because difficult.
Oh yeah, so I guess I should clarify that. I'm not blaming the artist, because some artists just don't draw stuff. That's fine, and you shouldn't be forced to draw anything you don't want to do. It's just when I go looking for art, I do have to wade through a sea of, check my rules, no males. It's like, I'm not blaming them, it just kind of sucks. I have to be like, oh, okay, let's find an artist that'll do male characters that look nice. Scroll past, scroll past, scroll past.
And they're not all the same cookie cutter buff strong dude. Like, you literally have two dichotomies. It's either buff strong dude or femboy. There really is no in between.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what really got me, because I was a lot more on the femboy side. I'd be like, oh, well, can you draw me because you draw girl characters and I kind of look like a girl anyways? Like, no, don't draw guys. Come on, because then if I go to the person that draws guys, they want to draw me like some beefy Bara beefcake, and I don't want to do that.
I want to look like a femboy. That's what I'm into, and they're like, no, we don't want to do that, and it's just like, well, okay.
Yeah.
But what about chubby femboys?
For some reason, this guy's tweet like started a big debate, and his fantastic response to the debate is this other one that he has since deleted, where he says, fuck it, mask off. The male VTuber problem stems from an obsession with getting female attention because you never get any of it IRL. You funnel into whatever gets you that gratification and it's mad weird, you're cringe. Any popular VTuber has a good split of female and male audiences because their content is most neutral. They hit both markets. Yet male VTubers only tend to have small female audiences. You're bottlenecking yourself because you can't stop being a weird, horny freak.
That's not how that works, my broski. This man never checked his analytics?
He did, and he found out he had something like 5% female audience.
Oh, I think he's attracting the wrong audience right now.
Or sorry, it was either he had 5% male or 5% female. And he's like, see, like you have to have a split. And people are like, that's not a split. 95-5 is not a split. Or at least not what most people would consider one.
No, it's not a fair split. You could say that it's a non-fair split, basically.
And let me see if I can pop this up too, because I saw it earlier, but I didn't comment on it. Because I kind of have like slight beef with Evanito. I think he's super fucking cringe, and I don't think he is as genuine as people like to make him out to be.
I don't think he knows that you have beef with him. I think it's very one-sided, but
well, because I don't make it like public. I just don't like him.
That's fair. That's fair. You don't always need to tell somebody you don't like them.
Yeah. But he chimed in on it, and he basically said about the same thing, that like, you know, a normal person should have like a 50-50 split in viewers. Like, no. The fuck are you? What? Where did you guys get this from? Like, who told you
I'd like to know that information.
And I believe, he shows it here. This is supposedly his YouTube analytics, where he's 51% male, 45% female. This is highly irregular. Specified. I have no idea how he ended up at this. This is extremely strange for metrics.
Yeah. What kind of content does he post? I don't really know this guy.
I don't know because I don't watch him because he's annoying. All I know about him is he's the number one, Belize's biggest VTuber, which makes sense because I know he lives in Texas.
And he's not a VTuber.
No, he's...
He has an anime profile picture.
He does basically just react content exclusively.
He talks about VTubers.
Yeah.
Therefore, VTuber.
It's also important to tell you that he also is friends with a good shit ton of VTubers as well. So a lot of his reputation stakes on him also being friends with VTubers. If he's not friends with these VTubers, then he doesn't get the endorsement for them or get the love from them.
Which is one thing that kind of annoys me when he makes these messages. Because, where is it in here? He says, is it up here where he does it? At some point in like his...
models that you're going in an interesting phase?
Somewhere like in his diatribe here, he says that he debuted with a VTuber model, and within like 6 months, he got like 12,000 followers or something. And it's like, that's because you're friends with a ton of famous people. Like, it always annoys me when they try and do this. I got there through sheer hard work and determination. You know who tried to get there through sheer hard work and determination? What the fuck was his name? Ludwig. And Ludwig, doing a channel with his face on it, through sheer hard work and determination, could not make it.
Not until he told his audience where to go, basically. It's a lie.
That whole sheer hard work and determination thing, that is a lie you guys tell yourself because you think if you admit that the smallest fraction of your success is luck, that means you have nothing going for you.
And it's just like, that's not true, because when it comes down to it, a lot of people have break-off moments. I've had a few. I know you've had one or two, Mizu. Everybody's going to have one at some point. Being big is not about how many of those moments you have. It's about what you do after that moment happens. It's actually something you can study when you look at somebody like Pirate Software. As much as I hate Pirate Software, he's a good example of what happens when you do good with your breakout moment. So, like, it doesn't diminish you to say, yeah, I got lucky and had my breakout moment. What is more diminishing is trying to lie about how you got here. And I don't know. I just don't like it when people lie about it, because it's easy to talk about.
Well, the big thing is when you try and do this, well, if you just work hard, everybody makes it, is you're basically saying that anybody who has not made it is just not working hard. You are necessarily saying that because you are denying that luck has any part of it or the algorithm has any part of that. Like we had that that one VTuber manager guy the other week that said the algorithm was a myth that people tell themselves so they can just accept that they're not fun or interesting.
That's how you know he's not a good manager, because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, because like my only response to that was, then why do companies spend millions of dollars on SEO if the algorithm's a myth that doesn't matter?
Pretty much. I mean, the truth of the matter is the SEO does exist. You just have to know how it works and then pray that the SEO picks you up, you know?
Yeah. And like the point of these aren't that some of the people complaining aren't uninteresting and aren't trying very hard. There are plenty of people that get up on Twitch and they're like, I would just hit play and we'll be good. And one day I'll just make it. And that's how that works. And no, that's not true. That's not how it works. But at the same time, you get guys kind of like Evan, like this other guy, that are like, there is nothing at all that goes into this except your content. That's the only thing that matters. That's just not true. It's never been true. And I don't think they believe it either, because then you look at their content and it fluctuates wildly.
Well, there are some people that say this and you know they're successful, and it's just like, are you trying to lead people down the wrong path? That's how I'm starting to feel with some of these people, is they're trying to intentionally get people to do the wrong thing in order to do something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have any
says
thoughts?
that Evan was friends with like Nextaku, and that's how he got blown up. And he used to edit for CDog VA apparently.
Yeah.
You know what? That makes sense.
I found some sense. He was friends with Cinder and Shylily and them.
Was he really? I didn't actually know that Evan was friends with all of them.
Yeah, while I was searching for Twitchcon tweets, I found a tweet from 2022 where Evan was talking about how he got to sign Cinder's breast at a TwitchCon event.
I don't understand that, man. It's like, yeah, oh man, for dudes it's cool to have boobs. Okay, yeah, it's cool. They're cool. But like signing them, I don't know. I don't get that, man.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I am slightly gay. Even though I like women, but like I don't understand the idea of signing tits.
Just so we're clear, chat.
Ones tend to make it their whole personality.
Just so we're all clear, I'm not lying, chat. Here we go. My friend signed my booba from Cinder October 7th, 2022, and she is retweeting Evanito's tweet. Just signed at Cinder VTubers tits. My life is complete.
Wait, that figure is lit? I don't know if you can show it on stream, but that is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'm not scrolling down that far.
Yeah, don't, but that's pretty cool.
It was a good figure. But yeah, no, that's and who else did she hit? Yeah, she Numi signed them as well as what's her name, Yuzu.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like every girl I've met that has like massive badonkers, that's like their whole personality. It's just their one trait that they just cling to.
Yeah, sign my titties, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, if I ever like got my figure down and I was thinner, I would let people sign my thighs.
I would sign your tits, Mizu.
Donkers lol Shiro.
The Donkers.
But that's the thing.
That's his anime plot, right?
That like annoys me with Evan is he always pretends like he just has this super normal super normal growth that's all because of his hard work and determination. It's like, no, you're friends with all the people at the top of the ladder. Like, they all pulled you up. Normal or extra fine Sharpie? Normal.
Breasticles. Choose your fighter. Breasticles or badonkers.
I don't think, chat, that's what you think it is. Chat. Oh, goodness.
Is he just using them? Oh, he's 100% using them. And I think, because we saw it recently now where he read the Cinder doc and he seemed to agree with Cinder, I kind of feel like what happened is he feels like he's big enough that he doesn't need them anymore. So he just kind of was like, oh, well, I can just distance myself from any of them and I don't have to care about it.
Yeah.
Is this Kyan person in like a group or anything, or is he just flying by himself?
At this point, he's probably flying by himself because so many people have decided to lie about Cinder.
Partner with G Fuel of all companies. Why'd you go with G Fuel?
I mean, he doesn't have anything listed, so he's probably just alone.
Yeah.
But where is it? Because some people were thinking that he took it back. He definitely did not take it back because somebody else made a similar post and he immediately replies with the affirmative. Is he just fighting with this one guy back and forth right?
On the main. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there it is. Because there was another one that popped up from this
Reach.
CL guy. Male VTubers love to play the victim. Meanwhile, the content creation sphere is 90% dominated by men, and women get assaulted at every convention they go to. IDK man, maybe don't focus on being male and just make stuff you're passionate about. And he just replies with preach. I think we could all agree that the women getting assaulted at conventions are bad. But if you talk to guys talk every year about getting assaulted at conventions because nobody cares. It's always been a thing.
Issue just in itself, yeah.
I refuse to follow an abusive man. What are you talking about?
Don't you remember? You shocked me. I moved a centimeter off the bed, and you shocked me.
You know you liked it.
Wow.
Hey, look, my boyfriend likes it. I'm sure plenty of women like it too.
Probably. It's probably a whole thing.
Oh, it's definitely a whole thing.
Speaking of shot collars, guess what I'm buying right now for the dog? Not Shiro, but I'm buying it for Temp because one of my fans was like, I'll give you $200 if you buy Temp a shot collar, and Temp was like, no, and then 6 hours later he's like, all right, fine, whatever.
Heck, for $200, split it, I'll wear it.
Fuck, I might have to get it addressed to me because I can't. Temp has an abnormal address, so I might just have to get it and then ship it to him myself.
A lot of women are masochists.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all found the electric? No, I have not. I'm talking about shot collars. What are you finding? You guys are weird. But yeah, Occo, did you have anything more you wanted to say on this male VTuber thing? Because Occo was gonna make it the title story.
I was, but I thought it was interesting because a lot of people like come out and talk about, oh, male VTubers need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and just make good content. And I'm just sitting here like, man, I'm using a female model. Now, granted, I'm using a female model because I like the look of my model. That's primarily the reason why I got it first off. Then I also use a female model because if I didn't tell you I was a man, a lot of people would say, "Are you a woman?" Like on the phone, I'm constantly confused for a woman, which is, I'm not trying to pass for one, but I must be making trans people all over the world really upset right now because I can pass better than they can, allegedly. But like I think that the thing is when it comes to VTubing, it is a female dominated space. And you have to like find, I would say that men have to find different ways to be inventive. Like there are way more VTuber males in the space, like Beetle, who technically also isn't a male VTuber because Neurosama is a VTuber and he just comes in whenever he wants to. But there's a couple of male VTubers where it's just like, they are male VTubers, but they're not really known for being a VTuber. They're known for their other quirky stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys know that, I don't remember his name, but there's like a VTuber who like plays around with electronics and like does quirky, silly stuff with his streams.
Oh, it's the doctor guy.
Yeah, the doctor guy. He like literally had his chat power his stream with the chat rate. He's like, guys, the stream will die if you don't chat fast enough. So,
oh no, that's a different guy. So there's like an Asian guy that has like a lot of redeems. I thought you were talking. There's like a doctor guy that actually like builds like little machines and stuff in his house, and then has chat control the machines.
Yeah.
The other guy makes like specific redeems and stuff. He's much more on the artistic side.
Fair enough, but like the thing is, and I will not I'm not trying to take away at all saying that there are female VTubers that aren't inventive, because I've seen a lot of them. Cinder's a good point, although Cinder kind of like gets a lot of her ideas and workshops a lot of her stuff with Red. So, but they're a duo basically in what they do. But the point I'm trying to make is, with male VTubers, I feel like you have a different game to play. It's not as simple as just having a female model playing video games and doing collabs with people. I do think that it is a space dominated by men that want to see cute or pretty female models or listen to a woman. That's just what it is. A lot of people in this space are just men looking for that. I don't know. I could be wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong or bigoted, but that's just how I see it.
You're definitely a bigot, but I don't know about the other stuff.
To the doc.
You'd not be the first one trying to cancel me, so maybe you'll be successful.
Really quick, I do want to catch up on super chats. So we have Crazy Koala Man, who is a member for 13 months, says nice. Thank you. Oh, it's Sly Maverick for 5. Head pats for the crew. Thank you. Head pats are much appreciated. Where's my head pat button? So. Here's my head pat button.
Uncancelable.
Toa for 5. Success is a dice roll. Hard work loads the dice. I would argue it doesn't work that way either. I would say success is a dice roll, but success is the dice roll that gets the car moving, but hard work is what keeps the car rolling forward. Young1174 for 2. Evid got blown up by Nux Games. How's with VTubers?
Game shows, I think.
Yes.
Oh yes, Nux did a lot of game shows.
Noir
for game show.
Noir for 2. So I can't sign y'all's breasticles if we meet IRL. You can sign Shiro's. We'll volunteer her. I'm sure they're massive. Granted.
You said I don't make it my whole personality. There's your answer.
You're not making it your whole personality. We're making it your whole personality.
All right. I just bought Temp the Shot Collar. I don't know if the viewer who donated the money is in chat, but I spent basically all of the money they donated to buy this for him.
Rip Temp.
Internet Zen Master for 20. Thank you so much. Kyan is coping mad hard about male VTubers not getting any IRL, given you having a cerebic jackass like Nux is married, and a dad, Cryptic Bastard, doesn't say much more than that. That sounds like Kyan is telling on himself. I mean,
it definitely was a self-report.
I would definitely say, because we saw this with like all the guys that have been exposed as quote unquote sex pest. They literally have female VTubers throwing themselves at them from every angle.
Mm-hmm. Happens all the time. It's actually kind of awe-inspiring how a lot of these guys can do that.
Like, we remember when we read a document about like a super huge sex pest called Demon Lord Kyran.
Oh yeah, this is the guy who was doing the aura farming to the extreme.
Yeah, he was he's what they called a pheromone maxer. Those guys that refuse to shower because they think their natural pheromones attract women. And I'm starting to think those guys have like some shit going on in their head correctly, because he had like literally 7 girlfriends at the same time that all knew about each other.
I have 50 billion girlfriends. Maybe you should try having 50 billion girlfriends too.
Like some shit they're doing has to be working, because this is not the first time I have heard about a guy that refuses to fucking shower have like a harem of women throwing themselves at him. And I'm like, why? Please.
Exactly.
Why?
It's just like, my mom told me when I was young I have to shower every single day because she thinks I stink. Why is this guy getting all of the pussy?
That's
like, what am I missing here?
Like, some of these guys are like deeply unpopular as VTubers. They have like very small platforms, and they just like literally 30 different VTuber women in their DMs. And it's like, no, a lot of the sex pesty guys are the ones getting the girls. I don't know why, but they are.
They're like bad guys. They're like bad boys, I guess. I don't know.
We have Noir again for 10. I thought Occo was a woman until he said he was a dude, though I could tell he was a guy over the phone when Mizu speakerphoned him in because of Occo's internet dying. Apparently you sound very different over the phone.
I've listened back on it, and it is a little bit. I have been, again, unless you know me, if I call you, people are just going to be like, yes, ma'am, and I'm like, hi.
Can you try to do a female voice?
No,
like, I don't. More into it.
This is my normal voice. Like, if I want to sound gay, that's me trying, and then it probably sounds fake.
Yeah. Like, this is my normal voice, and for some reason I still have people say I'm a woman, and I feel like I have a deeper voice. But maybe I'm wrong. More people assume I'm a woman than they assume Occo's a woman, and Occo's the one with the actual female model.
Huh. I just assumed you were a fanboy.
Thank you.
Exactly.
It's appreciated.
I thought Occo was a woman.
That's fair. Again, a lot of people are like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah.
Same with Temp.
You think Temp was a woman?
I was like, I want to draw her. And then Bull was like, Temp's a man. And I'm like, I've been catfished.
Were you going off of the model?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, if you listen to Temp speak, you're like, oh, that is a dude.
Maybe that's an artist thing.
I am not listening.
Because you can recognize the model I have is like meant to be more on the femboy side. Have you ever actually seen my original femboy model? I don't even think chat's seen it in a long time.
Gosh, it has been forever.
Is it? I believe it's capital M Mizu. Capital M Mizu is the big one. Lowercase m Mizu is the small one. Hi, chat.
Are we being capital M Mizu today, or are we being lowercase m Mizu today?
Yeah, what do you think? This is the original me. The first model I ever had.
Oh. Yeah, it's
where
like,
where he lost his knees.
I could cut vegetables on your chest.
What is the femboy model? So
it's giving like old manga. Or like Korean manga.
Yeah, the artist was good. They did good work.
They did.
But it's you can tell by like how it moves. It's an old model.
Yeah, it's like Niji Sanji almost.
Yeah, I mean, but back then.
Okay,
listen,
Michael Keaton, Batman, I see you.
back then, the moving like that was revolutionary. All right.
Yeah, look at me go. God, this model was expensive for the time.
Now, how expensive was it?
This one total ended up like 1,500.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
The art is pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, it's beautiful.
But yeah, that's crazy.
I love it still. Like it means a lot. I've had a couple people say it looks like a Genshin character, and somebody just said it looks like an SAO character.
I could kind of see that, but I definitely wouldn't confuse you for anybody.
Nah, fair enough.
Why is Mizu hot? Uh-oh, Mizu, they think you're hot now.
Have you got chat? I have so much like not safe for work art of this character or this version of myself.
Ryan has so much art drawn of that character version as well.
A lot of it was drawn by, or I commissioned myself. Maybe I could go down the list one day, chat, and just share it all. But
goodness.
Toa for 5. Of course, there's a lot of people who get hung up on the labor theory of value. Many people who go on about hard work are basically doing that. Fair enough, fair enough. And last one, Mr. J for 2. Welcome to Lucky Shiro. These tards are pretty cool.
We try.
Yeah, we're pretty cool. Except Mizu keeps shocking me.
we don't believe in doxing. So
that actually sounded like a dog whine. Like
that was pretty good. Oh my gosh.
Like that sounded like a genuine dog whine.
I have a soundboard.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, Kaya, don't worry, we're coming for you. Oh, fuck.
Save Kaya.
From the couch to the fridge, Kaya will be free.
Real?
It's okay, chat. Shiro enjoys the shocks.
They shock me too.
Chat, they don't. It's not even a collar. You're just imagining the collar there because the right-wing grifter told you to.
He's back to basically doing that. After his crash out, he's like, guys, it's not a collar.
Oh. Miyu disappeared.
Yeah.
The disappearance of Hatsune Mizu.
Actually, do I still have myself named that on Discord? I do.
I think you do.
It fits. It fits very well.
Oh, it does. It 100% does, and that's why I think it's cool.
Internet Zen Master for 10. Mizu mentioning male perverts reminded me that Nux is always deflecting when female VTubers flirted with him. Other male VTubers like Slicer Ranks are just goofballs and not perverts. Go figure. I don't know, chat. I let the women flirt with me. I like it.
What's funny is I think if you were on Facebook and did Facebook gaming, because I am somewhat familiar with that sphere, you did Facebook gaming and did your streams in the morning, you'd unironically get a lot of old women that would hit on you.
That's a possibility.
Mizu was about to nothing personal, Shiro. It's just business, Shiro.
Indeed.
It's just business.
It's shrimply business, as some people would say.
It's shrimply.
People have started combining like so many different things from that group into like one long message.
It's that shrimple.
Gura at Home is the best name. Yeah, I forget. Somebody has me named Gura at Home in one of their servers.
My face animation reminds you of early Disney movies. I don't know if that's meant to be a compliment. I've been told that my eye rigging on this model is shit. I also picked the wrong model today. This is my, like, not as good rigging one. I can't move my jaw.
You can switch them.
Let me see. I can figure out which one it is in my minefield of Shiros.
No, that's fair. It took me a while because I have 2 different lowercase Mizus, and I have to remember which one it is based on like what the order of it.
Well, I have like 4 models. They're all exactly the same, and I just haven't gone in and removed the ones that are different. Yeah.
Chat says it looks like Timmy. You mean Undertale Timmy?
I can kind of see it with the hair. Kind of.
Hi, welcome to the Tim shop.
Let me freaking take off my glasses.
I has go college.
Oh goodness. I must go college for good school.
I miss that. Oh my gosh. People would make like song remixes and stuff. I've never played the game, but I loved those.
Oh goodness. That's fair.
My gosh. This is so so like refreshing. The better rigging. I was like
No, you're totally fine. Should have done it earlier. It's totally cool.
You can swap around.
I felt weird.
We're very unprofessional here.
I didn't want to just like bloop. I didn't want to like Thanos snap myself.
Oh, but it's the more fun that way.
Tammy need the money.
Have been taken.
How much to get you to play through?
Money to buy Shiro color.
How much to get you to play through Undertale on a genocide route until you can actually beat it?
Oh
gosh.
No.
Why would you ask that?
I've never played the game at all, so like I'd probably suck at it.
It's fun though.
Oh.
Chat, do you think they could beat Undertale Genocide if having never played it?
I have faith.
I don't think so.
I think you'd one take the Sans fight.
The Sans fight is so good.
It is really good.
There's so many animations for it too. Everybody's saying no. They have no faith in you.
Damn, chat, that's mean. Brutal.
She'll never get past Undyne. Oh, they're saying
not that bad.
They're saying you get hung up on the second boss.
Listen, chat, Undyne is not that bad.
The previous model that I had, I got some feedback that the eyes were like buggy. Like I got comments that were like, "What's wrong with your eyes?" So I like completely relearned rigging, and this is the result, and it's better.
That's cool.
I did want to sit down and learn rigging one day, but I also get lazy.
I can teach you. It's okay. It's scary. You're going to throw your computer a few times, but it's okay.
Don't say that. His computer was expensive.
Yeah, I just paid for this.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating, but it's rewarding. And you save hundreds of dollars. Thousands even.
You know what? I will sit down with you one day, and you will be my teacher. I will relive my high school days of being hot for teacher.
Oh my god.
Real rigor. That's our word. That you can't say that.
You can say rigor.
I haven't given you the pass.
Yeah, you gotta use the soft
you can say rigor. Yeah, you can't say that.
See, rigging does sound like something that would be fun for me to learn, but again, I am putting a lot of my time and effort into self-hosting a lot of my own stuff next year, so I don't feel like I have the time to sit down with that. I'm trying to balance also learning Python right now too, and that's not happening.
Oh, bless you. Freaking... I could never. Like, I've been trying to learn Blender, and every time I rage quit it. It's hard learning a new program.
I temporarily learned Blender when I played Second Life, and I was making my own clothes.
Well, okay, putting your own clothes on a model statically isn't horrible, but if you want to do more with it, that's typically where the issue starts. Because like because when I got into 3D model stuff for VRC, I was like, okay, let's see how much we can learn. And there is a lot that is pretty easy to learn. But then the deeper you get into it, it's like, well, I want to be able to toggle this on and off if I want to use it in VRC, and I don't want to just be using this all the time, and oh, that's not clipping in just right. It's just like, hey, I'll pay you $50 to put this outfit on for me. Thank you, and don't ask me why I rage quit.
I'm still trying to get someone to do the animations for my model. I want an animation of my freaking 3D model doing the Peacemaker opening dance. So I was trying to learn MMD, and I can't get my model to export right, and it's just a mess.
I might know somebody that has. I can, if you want, I can ask somebody that I might know MMD. It isn't easy. It is not easy.
I have the freaking like VRM. I'm having a hard time converting it to like the PMX file that you need, and I'm like, oh, so much useless software on my freaking computer now.
Yeah. I'll see if I can reach out to them. Remind me later.
I might, if I remember. Mizu, remind me to remind Occo.
What am I reminding you of?
To
learn Miku Miku Dance?
Yeah, learn Miku Miku Dance.
God, I haven't used that since I was a kid. And I thought I was going to be a musician.
Damn.
And that did not work out.
It would be a sick Vocaloid producer. Mizu Matari. Yeah.
There's like been so many random programs I've learned over the years, and then I never stuck with it because I just didn't find it fun anymore.
Koikatsu.
Oh, I could help you
Thank
with
you,
Koikatsu.
Girthy Banana, for the
Girthy
2
Banana.
bananas.
Girthy Banana shows up and he sends $1 super chat and then he says a banana.
Yeah, well, it's not a super chat; it's a super sticker, and all he does is give us bananas. I'm very appreciative of the bananas. You sent 2 bananas, so are we supposed to share the banana between the 3 of us?
No, you 2 can share one. I have my own.
Oh, okay. I wanted to ask, by the way, Mizu, did you see that like some VTuber was coming out and claiming that a former corporate VTuber doxed them?
Yes, so I was gonna show that because I still have it up, actually.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the only person that has talked about it recently is your favorite woman in the world, but
yeah, fuck
I
that
still
bitch.
think that we can talk about it.
I'm allowed to be upset with her.
No, you are. You are. Oh my gosh.
So, chat, we'll play through the 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So there is a rat over who this is, and a bunch of other stuff going on kind of behind the scenes, I guess. So here, let me mute this.
Hello, my name is Bari. Some of you may know me by my former name, Rin. I'm sharing this statement to document my personal experiences involving an individual publicly known as Marie/Marie FD, as well as my interactions with her former employer. Over the past 2.5 years, I have experienced repeated harassment, boundary violations, doxing, and what I perceived as institutional inaction, all of which had left a lasting impact on my safety and well-being. This statement is not intended to assign motives or speculate on anyone's internal thoughts. I'm speaking only to what I personally experienced, observed, and how those events affected me. In mid to late 2022.
This is as high as I can get it.
Oh, okay.
I might be able to do this. I have a gain.
I can hear it, but someone in chat is saying that it's a bit quiet.
I'll put a little gain on the mic and see if it fixes it.
Chat says black screen, you know it's serious. I mean, it sounds pretty. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a lot of what they're saying means. I'm gonna be real with you, Mizu. Do you feel like you understand it a little bit better? Besides that, I'm being doxxed. I don't really understand everything they're talking about.
Basically, she's saying that the organization they were a part of together knew what was happening and basically just refused to deal with it.
Was this Nico Sanji?
I don't remember. Somebody said Rimu already made one. Oh, they're poster protected. So if they've made one, I can't see it. Their Twitter's on lockdown right now.
Yeah, if you have access to her Twitter, please give us the info. We would very much love you.
I'll let you sign my chesticles.
Virtually, of course.
So somebody actually posted a document in my Discord that is a translated document of an original document against Rimu. The problem that had kept people from addressing it before was it was entirely in Spanish.
Oh, there's nobody.
So apparently the Spanish community is already had issues with her. So
I see.
Marie entered a brief romantic relationship with a colleague that ended poorly. Sometime afterward, she developed a close relationship with another colleague who was my former long-term partner. I did not object to their friendship or public interactions, as playful behavior and fan service are common in our industry. However, at in-person events, I personally observed Marie engaging in physical behavior towards him that I perceived as flirtatious, including one incident where she threw herself onto him with enough force that they nearly fell off a chair. Multiple individuals were present during this incident. Additionally, I was informed that she had made a personal confession to him. I communicated my discomfort to Marie privately through direct messages and a call with 2 other individuals. During that conversation, she stated that she did not recall the incident due to alcohol consumption, but agreed to stop engaging in shipping content involving him.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
This is not the first time a female VTuber has been exposed for throwing themselves at a guy like this, and then afterwards saying that they were too drunk to know what they were doing. One of them happened at Twitchcon last year.
What is the meme? If I would have 2 nickels, which is kind of weird that it's happened that many times already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird that has happened twice. Yeah.
And where was it? It kind of scrolled up, but yeah, some people believe that the boyfriend was Ike, but they somehow Vox is also involved or was involved.
Mm-hmm.
But the main point right now is Romero, whatever.
Him from May 1st, 2023 onward. At the time, I believed the matter hadn't been resolved. In the months that followed, I personally experienced exclusion from collaborative projects, negative statements and rumors about me within company and mutual networks, and finally, harassment, including the doxing of personal information and death threats. It became apparent that directly settling boundaries with her was insufficient to prevent the disclosure of our personal information. I reported these incidents to Marie's previous employer through the appropriate channels after my personal information was shared without my consent. It was communicated that, following their internal review, the reported conduct was being addressed in accordance with company policy and that the potential disciplinary measures were under consideration. I also understood at the time that other individuals had submitted related concerns. From my perspective, no meaningful action appeared to be taken. I continued to see Marie receive sponsorships, design upgrades, and high-profile opportunities, which made me feel like my concerns were being minimized. In April of 2025, after my former partner resigned from the company, reportedly due to increasing stress and dissatisfaction with the company's response to certain concerns, I was notified that Marie's contract would not be renewed. The company publicly characterized this as a graduation without acknowledgement of any related complaints or disciplinary actions.
Which technically they wouldn't do anyway, or shouldn't do at least.
Yeah, that's the thing with some of this, right? So, like, I don't like Niji Sanji. And Niji Sanji has had multiple sex pest issues in the past and not handling stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to make a public statement like that, basically no matter what happens. Like, I mentioned it before, but what's her name? Rushia is basically the only VTuber to ever get kicked out of HoloLive that they even admitted that she was fired and not graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is exceedingly rare for these companies to not just do a graduation. It has to be exceptionally bad. And then they'll be like, oh, well, they're terminated. I think the most I've ever seen was somebody said they were terminated for contract violations. And that was about as far as the company got, is to publicly bashing them.
And that was also Niji Sanji, I think.
Yeah. Like, I can get where she's coming from in the company not handling it while she was there. But in the company didn't announce that she had done all this when they fired her. That wasn't going to happen no matter what.
No, that could get them in legal trouble if I'm thinking correctly.
Yeah. Even if it was like a good, super nice and kind company, they still wouldn't say that out in public.
No. No, that's a bad idea for them.
Well, Chad also has a good point. Japanese companies are also frequently more quiet and modest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not big for them to do stuff like that. That's why it was such a surprise when Hololive did it with Ruchia. It was just so like out of left field that they would do it.
She must have been that bad then.
Yeah.
It's okay. She can ruin me any day.
Fucking hell, Mizu.
Thank you, Girthy Banana, for 2. I thought men were the problem. I've actually talked about this before, and I feel like we should be able to call out everybody for this kind of inappropriate behavior. Because there are just like so many female VTubers that feel very comfortable being sex pests. Because nobody feels like they're okay to call them out on it. It's like, no, it's still bad for her to do it too. Like, nobody should be doing this to other people without their consent.
It's like, yeah, it's hot that the female teacher is hitting on you, but that's still illegal, and you should probably still get some therapy for that. Mizu's like, no, I don't care, man. I don't care.
Internet Zen Master for 5. FWIW, who I don't know who that is. Sylvie the Squirrel and Lydia the Gyaru Catgirl Newstuber have started covering this, but they have as much info as everyone else. Yeah, so that's something to mention, chat. We are very, very light on any info. This video is it right now. It's basically all we have. And then Internet Zen Master for 5 again. The Spanish VTubing scene is absolutely telenovela levels of wild. Also, when did glomping fall out of the lexicon? That's literally what she did.
Glomping.
I remember when that was used in roleplay.
That's been like 2016 furries.
Glomps you.
Oh man, I would remember when like. Oh gosh, damn it.
You're welcome.
I would remember when I used to roleplay on Twitter. And then you'd have 5 or 6 people, like when you say, ooh, woo, I'm here for the day, and people say glomps you, and it's just like, looking back, that's so incredibly cringe.
Whose recent post? Ari's? Okay,
roleplay on Twitter.
We'll read her post after this bit, chat.
Occo's a freak.
Oh, Occo's a freak.
I evolved.
Online
super freaky.
Coinciding with the timing of her leaving. My intention was to move on and not address this. However, Marie recently spoke about me publicly, presenting a version of events that, from my perspective, does not align with what I experienced. Remaining silent has allowed misinformation to persist, and I believe that transparency is necessary to protect myself and others in similar situations. I am sharing this to document my personal experience, highlight what I perceived as a pattern of harm and inaction, and advocate for greater transparency and accountability within our community standards. I am not asking or encouraging anyone to harass or retaliate against Marie or her former employer. The information in this statement reflects my personal experiences, perceptions, and understanding of the events as they unfolded. Thank you for your time.
And then
I need to say...
Oh, yeah, you go.
Sorry. Maybe it's kind of out of place, but she sounds like the girl from Napoleon Dynamite. And I can't get it out of my head. I can't not see her. I'm sorry. She sounds like Deb.
That's fair. But she actually has replied to herself now. Like, she replied to herself while we were streaming. I messed up. I recognize that my initial response was reactive. I apologize for that. I am deeply hurt and overwhelmed. Thank you for being patient with me. These are important concerns, and I want to take the time to respond thoughtfully and respectfully. Good night.
So she retracted everything, basically.
I wouldn't say she retracted everything. I mean, she hasn't deleted the video.
Fair, but she's basically walking it back softly, it sounds like.
I think she has to walk some of it back, right? Because she doesn't really mention any of the harassment, and she says that she got doxxed, which kind of basically like that means one thing, but she doesn't really explain how or why she got doxxed by her. The big thing she mentions is the like trying to steal my mans kind of deal. And while yes, I can agree that that is bitchy and immoral to do, that's not really like harassment of you necessarily. It's bad, and I can see why you don't. Yeah, I can see why you don't like it, but it's a different thing. It's harder to deal with. She did say
sharing personal information without her consent.
Yes.
Yeah, but didn't specify. Like, which, I mean, I guess to keep people from
finding it.
Digging, maybe? Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this yet.
I mean,
I want to see more.
Here's my problem. If you say my information is out there on the internet, it doesn't matter if you're being vague about it. Somebody's going to go looking for it. That's why you just, if it happens, you don't mention it, period. Because oftentimes when this kind of shit is posted, it's posted in vague, obscure places that aren't going to be like shown to the total public anyway. And if it's on a place like Twitter, you can more often than not get it removed.
Exactly. Slime Maverick for 5. Your mom goes to college. Kip Dynamite. Yeah, I think she's running into a really big problem with the making it so vague, and then the only thing she gives details about is the trying to steal her man sort of deal. So it kind of more or less comes off is that she's mad about her moving in on her territory than she is more about like getting harassed or abused by her.
Yeah.
There's also the claim that after confronting Marie about it, she was excluded from things, which is a possibility. But again, I need like an example, I guess.
Yeah. You know what's gonna be funny, Mizu?
What?
We're gonna voice our not like saying we don't believe it, but we're gonna voice our questions. People are gonna say we're harassing her for refusing to believe her. And then all of the right people that you know of, or all the wrong people, are going to side with her, even though they're saying that Cinder is a creep right now for how she acted towards Silvervale. That's what's going to happen.
I actually don't think so.
You don't think so? You think it's going to be opposite?
Well, if you scroll down 2 messages, we have Flipsy here. Flipsy's pretty popular. And she even says, I don't understand what the point of any of this is.
Well, Flipsy's not who I'm thinking of. I'm talking about newstubers in general.
Yeah, but they're all bitches.
It's true.
Maybe it's controversial, but like I think that people should look at all sides before making assumptions. I don't support the whole like believe victims 100% everything they say first glance. Like I don't think that that's a smart thing to do. Apparently that's like a controversial take nowadays, but that's what I believe.
See, what's funny is it's a nice platitude for a lot of people to agree with you, because a lot of people do initially agree with you, but they tend to disagree with you when it's somebody they like. Because oftentimes what you'll see is somebody will come out and say something and it sounds out of left field. And me and Mizu have had this happen a lot where I'm just sitting there and I'm like, something smells off. And people will be like, why would you say such a thing? They're obviously a victim. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying that something feels off. And then later on, I'm right. And Mizu's right. And it's just like, wow, what people are going to say? And then they don't say anything. They just like go quietly into the dark. Or they do what we're seeing right now with other things and just doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on it.
Add another penny into the Mizu was right jar.
So I am going to say, like, you can read through the quotes to her tweet, and people are very, very against her in the quotes. However, I do have to acknowledge that almost every profile picture in this is very K-pop adjacent. And
which means it's
the K-pop stan people are literally nuts. You can't trust...
I don't know how I feel about her approaching like the whole thing with the black screen and crying, because the video was scripted.
Yeah.
You could tell in how she talked. The video was thought out and edited. So you know that it wasn't something that she randomly recorded. Okay, let me just ramble a little tiny bit. So there was one time where I had one of my coworkers at my real job, scary, yell at me, just like completely berated me, and it really had me upset. And I had called my mom because I'm like not a full adult. I'm like, I was 20 at the time. I'm like, what do I do? And she's like, well, you're really upset right now. If you call your boss right now and he sees how upset you are, like that shows something. Like he needs to see how upset you are right now. And I think that's kind of what she's doing, where she chose to sort of do it earlier than she should have, and like recorded the video at a time where she was having a breakdown instead of like actually getting herself together and thinking about it.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
I don't know if this is just another like typical VTuber issue of, oh my gosh, my friend did this and now I have to make a Google Doc about it. Like, not everything needs to be public. I don't know if this is one of those yet or not.
Yeah.
And now you understand literally the moral of every single lesson that we have when we talk about VTuber drama. This didn't need to be public.
Yeah.
Oh, unironically, I need to make a video. This could have been
an email.
Exactly. Unironically, I'm going to make a video one day saying, do you want to run me out of business? This is how. And then I'm going to say at the end, by the way, none of you are going to do this, and I'm going to make content on you sometime in the coming future. So thank you for paying for me.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about it before, because I've had to explain this to people sometimes, that they'll ask us, like, well, what do you guys think you're doing, like, to benefit the community by covering these dramas? And every time it's like, we're not. It's interesting to read. Sometimes it's funny to read. Like, there's not a point necessarily. It's entertainment. It's fun.
Exactly. It's just like, why do you watch America's Funniest Home Videos? Or why do people watch telenovelas? Why do people watch dramas? Because it's interesting and people want to be entertained. Sometimes
it's entertaining.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just like sometimes there's like a whole moral fiending aspect you can get where you can get up on a soapbox and say, guys, look at these retards. You don't want to be like this retard. So don't act like this retard. Move on with your life and stick it in an email. Yeah, there's always like that element sometimes that we have during the stream. But for the most part, it's just like, guys, I'm here to entertain you. I'm here to take you through the river Styx and show you just how retarded some of these people are today. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. But it's just like at the end of the day, that's all it is. And people take it
like,
way too seriously.
I've had to realize it too. I did the same exact thing. I publicly embarrassed myself. I did shit where I was like, you know what? Looking back on it, yeah, this stuff could have been resolved privately. This could have been an email. But like, it's just, yeah. We all kind of have to learn that. If you can take like one lesson from watching me make a fool of myself on the internet, not everything needs to be public.
And sometimes women don't deserve a platform. I'm kidding.
And women don't deserve right.
Chat, you need to keep your dishwasher in the kitchen.
Oh my god.
They're starting to grow legs now.
Yeah, gotta keep them from running away.
But no, like, we enjoy covering the documents and stuff, but it's like, it's not always like a point to it. Sometimes it's just funny. And a lot of you would do well to either talk about your issues or sometimes let it go. Because sometimes the world just isn't gonna be fixed. Like, yeah, trust me, I get it. It sucks when somebody you know is a piece of shit gets to just walk away and continue being a piece of shit every day. Yeah. And it does suck. I get it. But that's life. And you can't live every single day worrying about the person who got away. You know what I mean?
Well, I have always just said that like karma does exist, but you don't get to decide when that karma gets enacted on the people that have harmed you. It might take an entire lifetime. Like, there's still baggage I carry from my childhood, from my parents, where it's just like, one day that's going to get solved and I might not get to see it. Is that unsatisfying to hear? Fuck yeah, it's unsatisfying to hear, because I'm still really upset at some of the shit that happened. But it doesn't matter, because you got to move on from it. You can't look back in the past and wish that everything was fixed, because it's not going to get fixed. You got to move on, be your own person, and one day it's going to get fixed, and you won't even care when it has.
Chat also brings up a good point. That's her ex-boyfriend, not her current boyfriend. Like, she specified in the video that she's going after her former partner, not current. So it is a case of jealousy, not infidelity.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, did it happen when it was her ex or when it was her current boyfriend?
I'm pretty sure when it was her former boyfriend. We'll have to like actually look at the screenshots at some point.
Yeah, we'll have to figure everything out over time.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like girl rules. You know how boys have like boy code?
Yeah.
I guess like girls have girl code. And a rule in girl code is that you don't mess with exes. Like if you've seen Mean Girls.
Yeah. Yes. We've lived Mean Girls.
It's like that. It's literally Mean Girls. Like if your girl was dating a man, you don't go after that man unless you want to lose that friend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woman moments. Yeah. That's kind of a bro thing too.
Earthy Banana
You're
for
right,
2
Templar.
a little earlier ago said cough. Rev says Desu, cough, cough. And Internet Zen Master for 5, it doesn't benefit the community. I don't know, Mizu, hearing about the two-faced nature of people like Shy Lily benefit VTubing, probably the exception though.
Well, that's not the entire community. That's literally just a small subset of people.
Subsection.
Yeah, and it doesn't really benefit them in the long term.
Did you call it?
I called it months ago. That Shy Lily, like, it was one of those things where you just have a feeling about someone and you can't rationalize it. You have no reason for feeling like unsettled by them. But I couldn't shake the feeling that Shy Lily was like two-faced and like trying hard. Like there was something off. And now all this stuff was coming out and I'm like, put a penny in the Shira was right jar.
You know what's funny is that's what she said about Cinder. That's how she acted about Cinder.
Mm-hmm. I called it.
But I was about the same as you.
People call me crazy.
I was always like, I don't like how Shy Lily did this. It makes me very uncomfortable that she planned it so thoroughly. And everybody's like, Mizu, you're crazy. You're like reading into like some weird conspiracy theory shit. It's like, look, if I was upset at a close friend and wanted to take them down, I probably would just be super emotional and be immediately run to Twitter or something and be like, they're such a piece of shit, guys. I can't believe they did this to me. Like, there wouldn't be all of this plotting and planning with all of the friends I know. It would just be like an immediate, like, guys, I'm so upset.
You cry like a baby.
Mizu has a dose of the girl intuition. Like, people like to say that women hate women. And a lot of times, it's because women can tell when other women are bullshitting. Yeah. We can tell when that, like, 5'2" girl is being like, oh, I'm so small and cute and I'm so throwable. And, like, we can tell that she's putting on an act. And a lot of guys just don't see it. And that's what pisses us off about them.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see it more and more. You know, the more I talk about drama, the more I'm just like, you know, I really don't trust you. And I do feel like you're bullshitting me right now. And then people get mad at me. Well, it's just like, I've seen it a lot. I probably shouldn't bring that one up, but like I've seen it a lot this year where I've seen women come into the space and they pretend to be based or they pretend to have some sort of values. And then they come out and they're like, and then like they come out and they have a little bit of a bitchiness. And I'm like, hey guys, this kind of worries me. And then people are like, no, you're just wrong. You're just stupid. Oh, you're fucking dumb. You're gay. You're the stupid one. And I'm just sitting here like,
you're jealous of her. Yeah.
And then I'm proven right, like literally a couple months later when these people pick fights with everyone else. And I'm just like, so you guys going to apologize to me now?
Occo was right, Jar.
To be fair, Occo's got to take some of those pennies out like every other week.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes. But like, most of the time I'm right.
See, it's only very recently that I've had to use my superpower against women. because I was in. Well, I was involved for most of my YouTube life early on in extremely male-centric spaces. So I got really good at picking up on when guys were lying, which admittedly, I actually find harder to find out than when women are lying. Because guys' moods can actually shift so rapidly compared to women. Because, like, even a BPD girl is actually very predictable on, like, when her mood swings are happening, and you can tell, okay, this is a mood swing. With a guy, it's, like, almost impossible to tell, like, what's a mood swing and what's him showing, like, his real colors.
Uh-huh.
You got a little bit of a country accent going in there when you got, like, passionate about it.
I try to keep my accent down. I was raised very Southern in a very Southern family, so
I can tell.
I genuinely have some people in my family that talk like Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
Me too.
Yeah.
My family, yeah.
Yeah, some people pick it up when I just kind of let it go. I always get it really bad when I talk about, there was a time in high school where I had a history teacher that was very northern and for some reason moved to a southern state and proceeded to bitch about southern everything. And one day she heard me say y'all in class. Not like an answer to a test or a question. Class was over and we were waiting for the bell to ring and I was talking with my friends and she heard me say y'all. She just walks over and she goes, you know, y'all ain't a word. Or she said it proper. She said, you know, y'all is not a word.
You need to read the Girthy Banana chat.
Girthy Banana says, the South will rise again.
South's gonna do it again.
I just looked at this teacher because I really did not like her after this. I said, ma'am, y'all ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Ma'am, you ain't gonna tell me what to do here. I'm a cowboy.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
My accent always comes out bad when I use the Southernisms. I think it's impossible for me to use y'all and ain't in a sentence and not have it come out a little bit.
You say wash. Gotta wash the dishes.
Gotta wash the dishes in the spigot.
My family says wash. They say toilet. Get your britches.
Oh no, britches is huge.
Britches.
I didn't find out till later because I had always heard it called a spigot. And I had a teacher fight with me that spigot was not a word. And for a time she convinced me that I was like, you know, maybe spigot is just like a Southern way of saying faucet. And maybe it's just one of the words we made up. And I looked it up.
Water from the creek.
Yeah, and then I had to go look it up. And I was like, no, spigot is an actual word. My teacher's just retarded.
Yep.
No.
She literally had a 10-minute fight with me that you don't say it spigot, you say it faucet.
You gotta get an oil change for your car.
She was engaging in fake news, Mizu. That's the difference.
You see the push people had to say y'all was AAV?
Don't even get me started on the freaking African American vernacular, whatever. Don't even get me started. It's ridiculous.
People got so mad at me on Twitter when that happened with the guy that did not know what gyat meant. And I came forward and said, like, you know, like 90% of the stuff on this list is not AAV. It's just Southern slang. Mm-hmm. And they got so pissed at me.
For the Rizzler.
Oh, gosh.
You're so skibbity. You're so fantastic.
See, that's just brain rot speak, all right? That's not Southern. That's just brain rot right there. A case in point, my brain is rotting right now hearing you say it.
Oh, bless your heart.
Stephen Tonch said bless her heart.
Bless your heart.
Chat, bless her heart is the closest a Southern Christian woman is gonna get to calling you a fucking idiot. It sounds very polite, but if a Southern woman says bless your heart, she just called you the dumbest thing she has ever seen.
You know,
she just called you a dumbass.
thinking about that, there's a lot of women that I took classes from on Sunday at church, and I'm just like, were they all calling me a dumbass?
Yeah,
Yep,
if she said bless her heart, she basically was like, they're not going anywhere in life.
Oh. And that was my favorite seminary teacher too.
Oh, bless his
your
heart.
heart. That's kind of like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. It's basically that.
Yeah.
Same vibe.
No, I liked her. She was nice. She was a nice older lady. She was like the bishop's wife, and she was so nice. She said, bless your heart to me so much.
To be fair, bless her heart can also mean like naivete. Like if you don't understand something that's an innuendo, you might be like, oh, bless her heart.
I am tistic, so that probably was it too.
In chat said, bless her heart, affectionate. Someone else said, bless your heart equals, oh no, it's retarded.
Oh no, it's
retarded. Oh no, my child's retarded.
Yes, chat, sometimes bless her heart can be sincere, but a lot of times it is meant to cover up, wow, you're really fucking dumb.
The amount of times she said it to me, I'm betting it's that.
Internet Zen Master 5, of course the bloody yank would get uppity about Southerners doing Southern things. Me, a resident of the Pacific Northwest, which has no accent.
Northwest. Pacific Northwest. Is that like California? What are we looking at for Pacific Northwest? What is that?
Probably California. Or Washington, maybe.
Yeah, that makes me think like California, Washington, Oregon.
Oh, all those places are scary.
Portland. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, bless your heart, coming from Portland,
bless
Oregon.
your heart.
Don't make me say the racist Southern phrases.
Do you guys say milk? Milk?
Milk.
Milk.
Milk. There's some things I say that people are like, can you repeat that? Like, they know what I said, but like I said it in a weird way.
You said like naivety.
Naivete.
Naivete.
Like a South Park character.
What's wrong with naivete?
Respect my authority. Naivete.
How you say it? It's naivete.
Oh goodness.
Pop or soda, Mizu? It's a Coke.
Soda.
I grew up in Idaho and Utah, so I didn't have people like that unless, again, they migrated from the South.
Are you a Mormon?
I used to be.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't ask me how many wives I had because I had none. I was maidenless. I abandoned the church before the maidens came along.
Mizu's a Texan. I'm actually not a Texan. I really hate Texas. I've gone to Texas.
Allowed to have multiple wives, still no bitches.
I was promised them 3,000 years ago, and I didn't get any.
Got lied to by what's his face.
When you die, you get your own planet and 10 personal bitches.
Exactly. It was confirmed to me when I went to the temple that I was going to get that many bitches, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, it came to you in a dream, huh?
Into a dream from an angel.
Did you dig up a golden plate that said so?
Something like that.
Mizu's Deaf Alabama. Well, I do have a model for my sister.
Sweet home Alabama.
And Andy and Lele was pretty good.
Did you get a rigged model for your sister, or
no? But the artist that drew her was very good.
Yeah, she is cute. You
I
still
have to make
that
a model
little
for my sister.
I got banned from so many Discords for getting that model too.
Seriously?
Yeah. She's completely clothed, by the way. All I did was I announced that she existed. And I immediately got banned from like 3 VTuber Discords, and one of them sent me a ban message that said something like promoting child porn.
How dare you have a sister? You're a VTuber. You can't do that.
Yeah, it was
Only
wild.
Fumoka can.
Promoting, really?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd have the picture anymore because it was on the old computer. But they sent me a message that said it was like promoting child pornography.
What the heck?
It would be actually, I would still have it because it would be on my original Twitter.
I'm saying, like, wouldn't it be on your hard drive unless you haven't ported that hard drive over to the new computer?
I didn't port that hard drive over.
Oh, you should.
I put everything I wanted on a whatchamacallit?
Flash drive?
Yeah, flash drive.
Oh. Well, do you not have room in your new computer to have another one?
Oh, they were the big ones.
Yeah, so you don't have room for a second one in your computer?
Not particularly.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
Look at this loser. He has a sister, Lamau.
when I build my NAS, I can rescue your hard drive for you.
I know it was set on this.
I have Sweet Home Alabama stuck in my head. KYS. Kiss your sister.
What if I search
search by images?
Oh yeah, do that. The fuck are some of these images?
Why is it like not just filtering by your... Is that account like search banned?
It might be.
If it's search banned, it won't show up your username. That's annoying.
Yeah, it shows up people replying to me. It doesn't show up me.
That's interesting. I forgot that account existed.
I was hoping I could find it that way.
Also just because you don't use it that much, but
yeah. Because it would take like hours of scrolling down to find it.
Yeah. I can find it later though.
This is why I can't show it on stream.
Yeah.
Gabby asked, who did the Lolly Occo model?
It was a fan, wasn't it?
I don't know if I can say just yet. It is the same person who did Kirsch's Lolly model.
She has one?
Yes, she does. She doesn't use it very often, but she does have one. That's who basically. They're drawing it. It is gonna be done soon-ish. I'm being told. They were having some issues with the rigging software. They were waiting for an update, and then the update didn't come. So they're like, all right, I'm just gonna finish it. So you should see that soon, probably. I also have another model that's more furry centric coming, like Mizu's deer.
Then I can make fun of both of you.
Yeah, no, yeah, go right ahead. I mean, what I use an octopus with tentacles. Listen,
says the dog.
What VTuber isn't slightly furry because of the model of them having like animal features on them?
I'm not a furry just for having animal features. I don't have fur on my skin. I think that's the distinction.
Ah, okay. I see.
Sounds like Cope to me.
I was a little bigoted towards my furry friends here. You know, I say that, and then we had Saturn on last week to talk about that fucking furry on Twitch.
Maybe the diaper furries.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Don't you love it?
I can't believe like someone went through and like actually approved that. It had to be approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. That's okay.
The worst part.
What's crazy to me is, so I don't know if you like pay attention to that guy after they came back, but he was basically like, oh, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. These people are just haters and we don't pay attention to the haters. And I'm just sitting here like, My broski, I know a lot of degenerates on the internet, and I could ignore them because they don't make it my problem. You've exclusively made it the world's problem by being on the front page. I don't think you just get to say, I'm ignoring the haters.
Yeah.
It's everybody's problem that you exist now. You're gonna get fucking hated on. Oh. Oh, goodness. Excuse me.
Why do you think Chuck Norris got a TV show after Waco? What?
Wait, what? I feel like that's just a Chuck Norris meme.
Wait.
Cages.
I mean, he's Chuck Norris. He can have whatever he wants.
Mizu show Shiro stuff people find. Where Shiro saw the diaper first stuff. They won't need to traumatize them a second time.
No, listen. If Saturn showed it to us, I'm sure Shiro probably saw it at some point.
I don't wanna.
I do not consent. I do not consent.
Thank you, Girthy Banana, for 5. Texas is not, I repeat, not the South, just like Florida is not the South. And he also sent another for 5. Speaking of furry, there's a semi-safe R34 of Occo and Cinder.
Semi-safe and R34 should not be in the same sentence.
I am unfamiliar. I'm only familiar of one piece of artwork that somebody did of me and Cinder. So I'd have to look at. I'd have to see.
An Internet Zen Master for 10. Oh no, Shiro, California is the land of the damn Valley Girl accent. Washington and Oregon are the lands of the no accent. We're just cursed by being the land of Bigfoot and Slender Man, but not Twilight.
If it's the art I'm thinking of, it's not furry. It's literally just our characters.
Fair enough.
Oh, apparently it's interracial, but people don't know that Occo is tanned.
I mean,
tan lines.
Cinder's white, so it's still interracial.
I gotta bring in the tan lines. Unfortunately, the tan lines just never happened. So
you need like your glasses as a tan line on your face too. Make it realistic.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, make it a toggle.
Yeah.
Also, chat, one more thing, because I know some people mentioned it earlier, and we've kind of joked about it before in here. Yes, chat, Rima is still being cringe.
I wasn't sure if you were going to bring that up.
She has shilled her video on me again in her 8th video on Cinder. And it's like...
8th video?
Yeah, she's done 8 videos covering the Cinder document. In the first one, she pinned a video to chat where she basically slanders me for an hour. And then in the second stream, she posted the video multiple times again in chat while covering the Cinder document. And then I think it was the 4th or 5th stream, she posted it in chat multiple times again. And then in her 8th stream today, at the end of the stream, she posted it in chat again. Like, I don't...
Talk about obsession.
I know, right? I don't understand.
Here's the crazy thing. Like, up until now, like, after you made your video, and then you basically kind of stopped. And you even, like, to me, is like, Occo, we're just going to try and walk away from this. And then it, like, the Cinder shit continues on. And, like, people were asking me and you what we thought her response was going to be. And, like, I didn't feel like I went over the top with me responding to it. But our Discord was just like, oh, we're not really... Because, like, when Rima started talking about it, it was very obvious what her opinion of Cinder was going to be and how it was going to go. And I was just like, well, you know what? People are allowed to be upset with that. And then because, like, other people talk about it, because, again, you've barely touched the topic of her recently. She just decided to continue to slander you. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't really understand her hyperfixation with me.
I think it is one part her Discord, and her Discord belts it on. And because she has absolutely nobody that's telling her, hey, you know, this might not be a good idea, because if you continue to do this, you're literally getting down to the level of the people that you think that you're above.
Also, I've never blocked her. She's never banned from the Discord. She's always free to say hi.
Not only is she not banned from the Discord, but all her mods that take screenshots of the server are still in there.
You can lead a horse to a puddle, but you can't make it leave.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
Thank you, ElseTube7171.
And look, chat, I think the artwork people have made of me and Rima is funny. I am telling you, though, I can't retweet it or share it because I do think it kind of becomes a bit creepy when I do it. You know what I mean? I feel like I could sit here and say it's funny, but I can't go around and share artwork of you posting pictures of me and her making out. Becomes weird at that point.
I shared it once and I'll probably never share it again because I agree.
Although I did share the one from uni because the one from uni was that meme of the two like little frog-looking creatures with the huge mouth sucking face. That one I thought was funny.
That one was pretty funny.
But people have started to draw like proper hentai quality art of us at this point, and that's pushing it. It's pushing it.
It's funny, but yeah, I agree. I don't know. It's like, yeah, pretty much. I can't tell you not to, but I can also just ignore its existence, basically.
Yeah, the thing is, when it's anything that's sort of sexual or semi-sexual art like that, I feel like you really need like both people's approval.
Mm-hmm.
And I doubt she's ever given her approval.
I'm sure it makes her pretty upset. But like the thing is that it's literally spawned, and we have to remind people of this because I've seen some people go insane asking, why does Rima do this to you? And it's literally just, well, you know, you understand that Mizu made a comment saying that he didn't like her video and he tried to be critical with her, and Rima literally had a bitch fit to the point where people got critical of her for her bitch fit, and now it has led to this point where she has mods in our Discord server taking screenshots of what we say, analyzing my and Mizu's videos, looking for the times that we mention Rima in the last month.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird.
So
I do appreciate you, by the way, Mizu or Rima's mods, for watching like literally 5 hours of my content a day. It is appreciated.
At some point, you have to wonder, like, are they putting more energy into you than you in them? Because it's just like, yeah, when I mention Rima casually, it's just like, oh, this reminds me of that bitch that defamed my friends and myself. Moving on. But it's just like these people legitimately sit through videos or search transcripts just to find a mention, so they say, oh, they're obsessed. They're obsessed. And it's just like, motherfucker, I'm gonna think about it when it comes up, when there's a comparable thing. But I don't sit there and think of you guys all the time. It's very obvious that they do, though.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I've kind of I got over her, like when I made my one video. I thought my one video was it. I was like, okay, I'm done.
Well, you were ready to walk away, and, you know, me and you kind of let go of things differently. So, you know, I've, again, occasionally will make the mention of her, but, like, beyond that, like...
Occo spastic chat, I have to keep them on a leash.
Just a little bit, but, like, even then, after the Cinder drama died down, before her response came out, Rima's thread was dead. People talked more about themselves than her in it. So, like, it's just funny that they spurg out this much. But her thread keeps getting updated because they keep doing shit. Yeah.
It's funny, though.
Yes.
I do want to make it clear, chat. I'm not, like, upset, so I don't want anybody going to her on my behalf. I don't like it when people do that, regardless. Just, you know, look from a distance. And be like, that's funny.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, like, if you want to comment on her videos about other reasons why you're upset with her,
be polite.
Yes, exactly. Be polite. Or maybe just not do it at all. Because, like, unironically, these people think that if you comment on their videos, it is harassment, which is the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah, to think Mizu didn't want to ream a thread. which they conveniently left out of their video on me.
Yeah.
Where I was like, no, I don't think so. I don't think that's appropriate.
The only reason I'm trying to remember, the only reason why a thread exists is because of them continuously trying to like act like this. Because you told me no multiple times, and I was like, yeah, you're right, basically.
Yeah, because Shira, I don't know if you know like how we handle threads on people, but it's always like you can't be like personal beef. It can't be like, I got in a fight with this person on Twitter, so now we're gonna make a thread on them and look up shit on them. No, you don't do that. And it can't be like just somebody saying something that you think is wrong. It has to be like a genuine big issue that a couple people could sit down and talk about independently and have like a real conversation about.
Pretty much.
So like if you get like a big Google Doc made on you thread confirmed basically.
Pretty much, yes.
On one of you, either the person who wrote it or the person who has it written on them.
Because like I think before she made that video, I think Mizu was just content to like say, oh, I think Rima's stupid, and then walk on. Then this video comes out and it's just like, all right, I guess that's the direction you really want to go in that direction. All right, cool, thank you.
Well, the thread existed before her video on me.
Oh, did it really? It's been so long, I don't remember.
Yeah, because she mentions the thread in her video.
Oh, fair enough.
I have a mind like a steel trap. Like an elephant.
You do.
A very sexy elephant.
Oh.
Very slim one.
Very slim, sexy elephant?
Yeah. Slim, sexy elephant. Oh, no. Can elephants even be skinny?
Comparatively speaking.
I'm gonna shove a cheeseburger down your throat with your elephant trunk.
Well, I mean, if all elephants are kind of the same size, then it would stand to reason that some would be thinner and some would be fatter.
This is true.
I'm thin comparatively to the other elephants.
Have you seen Class of 09?
I have seen pieces. I want to sit down and play through it at some point.
Oh,
there's a part in it where the person's like, yeah, and he always says stuff like that. Like, this is true. This is true. And they like go back and forth. Yes, definitely. This is true.
All I know really about Class of 09 is there's a scene where one of the girls gets shot by a security guard.
I am unfamiliar with any of that. Kendra is saying that Kendra is saying that the thread became that she thought of the Cinder thread as her thread, and the thread came about because of her Elfin video.
That might have been true.
You know what? That sounds like it makes sense. No, you know what? I think that is correct because like the Elfin video came out and it was so bad and received so poorly that even Grixit was like, "What the fuck, Rima? You suck," basically for that video, because Grixit likes Elfin more than he likes Rima.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about Grixit. If he hates you, if he likes two VTubers, if there's one that he likes more, he will say that you suck over the other one. And when she made that video on Elfin, he basically was like, "Oh, fuck Rima" for that video. It was hilarious.
You know, Shiro, if you want to someday, we could do a playthrough of Class of 09 together.
We should. I don't know if it's like stream safe, but I mean, yeah,
everything's stream safe for me.
Okay. We should. There's also the second game.
I've heard, but what's the second one called? Class of 09, like, and then it's like a tagline.
I don't know. It's like
Class
the
of 010?
something. No, it's Class of 09. I think it's the re-up.
Grixit likes me currently, and I owe him one. He'll probably change his mind when he finds out you're in our chat, because he really hates me.
Damn.
I'm still blocked.
That's oomph right there. Yeah.
Bigot Barry. Why does he like you, Bigot Barry?
Because he's a bigot.
Bigot Barry.
Oh.
He likes me.
That's right.
I think.
I really don't know why he flipped on me. It has to be the Rima thing, because then...
No, it wasn't. It was Kirsch, because you had one negative opinion about something that Kirsch said. And
oh, yeah, it was. And then Kirsch changed her opinion to agree with me, like, a month later. After Grixis...
Imagine graduating in 2009. Freaking hag.
When was my graduation?
30 years ago.
Because he hates Bint and I exist to spite Bint. Bigot Barry, what Twitter account do you use? Because I feel like I should follow that account because it would be funny.
He has an account called Bigot Barry.
Oh, okay.
I've seen him on Twitter. I see many people on Twitter.
2009 was 16 years ago.
Well, it's a good thing I graduated after 2009. So I can still pretend I'm a Zoomer.
I'm a Zoomer. I just turned 21. I can drink now. I can go to the casino. I can give my life away for gambling.
Fair. You have to be 21 to gamble? In states where you can gamble?
To go to a casino, yeah. Most of the time. There are some, I think, that are different. But it's generally 21. And then you can do, like, scratchers and lottery at 18.
You've done a lot of research into this. Is there something you'd like to tell the class?
Scratchers at 18.
No, I'm part of the system. I'm part of the reason why it's broken.
Damn.
I never give anybody my age, or if I do, I give them a fake age. Because I like to keep people guessing.
Yeah.
I
think you're 42.
I always put my birthday wrong when I sign up for websites. And I always pick a different state from like 5 or 6 different ones.
Yeah.
And if I ever post a picture of real life, I took a whole bunch of pictures of myself when I was in California for Anime Expo, and I always use those pictures. So people think I live in California.
What I would do is I would like mash all of those photos together using like one of those AIs, and I would use that as your photo. So it's still you, but it's like a love child from Self-Cessed.
You know what, Mizu? That's not a bad idea. Just like take a bunch of pictures of yourself, mash them up in it. Yeah.
That's fair. Internet Zen Master for 5, starting to think Rima wants Mizu's water spout with how obsessed she is with you. Linda Underlane is what I'm going with for 5. So many people blocked me over defending Taiga immediately. You think any of these people unblocked me? Oh, no.
No.
Internet Zen Master.
I don't know a lot about Taiga.
Oh, Taiga's cool. If not a little spastic as well.
But they're alright.
I love you, Taiga, but you, sometimes you need to take a chill pill. My ex was less BPD than you are. And she was pretty BPD.
Was that the one with the Nazi grandmother, or is that a different one?
No, the one with the Nazi grandmother was the hypochondriac.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
BPD was the redhead. She used to make me brownies.
Were they good?
Oh, they were great. She's a good cook.
Fuck yeah.
I couldn't handle the BPD though. It was a little too all over the place.
That's understandable.
Surprisingly, the one that ended up in the grippy socks was not the one that was BPD. Actually, she was the most normal out of all of them. She just ended up in grippy socks one day. So that's a lot. That's a thing.
That happens.
Mizu lore.
Oh yeah, I've gone over my exes before. Aside from one ex, I hold no ill will to any of my exes, even though I think all of our relationships kind of ended on bad terms. Everybody, I'm kind of like, yeah, you know, we just weren't compatible with each other. That happens.
Yeah.
It's just there's one ex who decided that the best way for us to break up so her parents would not judge her for not being a virgin anymore was to just tell everybody I assaulted her.
What?
Yeah, she thought that was the best way to break up. Because that way she could pretend it wasn't her fault.
Did she at the very least run this plan through you first?
No.
Oh.
Back to my point of not automatically like believing people all the time.
Yeah. I found out when I went to church. And I got called into the pastor's office.
Oh no.
Chad says they remember that story. I have told that story before because that gave me an eating disorder. That was fun.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm over it.
At least you no longer have the eating disorder though, right?
Debatable.
Oh, okay, fair.
And then thank you, Internet Zen Master for 2009 was 16 years ago. Agonized skeleton noises.
Now you gotta make the agonized skeleton noise.
It just sounds like you were coming your pants.
I don't think that's agony.
No, I'm definitely in agony hearing that. I just think about 2006 because like when I was a kid, 2006 was the longest year of my life and I hated 2006, but 2009 was so long ago, man. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, somebody in chat also remembered there's a non-zero chance I'm already a dad. But that's a side point. How old would that kid be now?
You just don't know.
6 or 7? Something in there.
That's terrifying.
6 or 7.
There's a kid out there that exists, and maybe one day they'll find your YouTube channel, and they won't even know it.
Well, look, she's married to somebody else. Not my problem.
That's fair.
6, 7.
8, 9.
What's wrong? Okay, can somebody explain the 6-7 thing to me? Because I saw it on Twitter, and people are getting upset over that.
That's it. That's why people hate it.
It's like 420. You're 69. Like it's just one of those things.
That's it. 6, 7.
There's no explanation. It's just 6, 7.
See, at least 69 is funny number, and 420 is weed. 6, 7 literally has no meaning. It's just.
That's why I'm
6, 7.
That's why I'm pissed off. I'm just like, why the fuck do people care about 6, 7? That makes no damn sense. To find out that it literally has no meaning makes me pissed off.
My favorite Gen Alpha meme right now is I am Pibble. Wash my belly. Wash my belly.
I've never heard that one.
It's funnier. It's funnier in the videos. It's funny. I promise. I'll send it to you sometime.
Oh goodness.
Guys, I swear it's funny.
I swear.
I'm not saying it's not funny.
It might be. I used to laugh at some really stupid stuff back in the day.
I am Pibble. Wash my belly.
I'm gonna show my age, chat. But there was a time in my life where every single kid at school would all quote, boom, boom, firepower.
Oh.
I think I've heard that one.
There was the time where everybody was quoting that literally every day.
I think even though I was homeschooled, I remember that one.
It's from a movie.
Which movie was it?
There we go.
It's Night at the Museum.
Oh, yep. I remember now. Yep.
Wait. Do we have a VC chat? Okay, Mizu, I'm just gonna DM this to you.
Oh, we do, but I think you have to have permission to connect to the chat in order to use it.
I can be DM'd though.
I am Pibble. Wash my belly.
I am Pibble. Wash my belly.
Oh my god. That is a tiny, chunky dog.
Right? He's Pibble.
What are you watching?
He's
What is this?
Pibble.
What is this TikTok stuff?
Here you go, chat. We'll play it for you.
Pibble.
Yay!
Wash my
Pibble.
belly. Wash my belly. Clean my belly. I am Pibble.
I love it.
That's
I
it.
love it.
It's the whole thing.
It's my favorite. I love it.
You need to like draw yourself being picked up, like as a chibi. Be like, wash my belly.
Yeah, just like that. Wash my belly.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Clean my belly. Do the roar.
There are. That was actually a really good Shrek movie, by the way.
All the Shrek movies are pretty good.
3's kind of iffy. I think it's 3, right?
3.
Is it 3 or 2
Yeah.
where they go to find King Arthur?
Oh.
I think it is 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 is when they first go to Far, Far Away, which is like a play on Hollywood.
I would say number 2 is the best one, in my personal opinion. I loved 2 the most.
Oh, 4 is the best, hands down. Shrek Forever After.
I like when they freaking break into Shrek's room and he's like, somebody better be dying, and then it cuts to his dad dying.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
And somebody is actually dying.
Yeah.
3 I didn't care for, and I never watched 4. You have to watch 4. 4 is so good.
Shrek 4 movie night.
Okay, so here's the plan. We need to watch FNAF this Monday because we forgot we were going to. Me and Mizu both forgot, and we didn't get to. So we're gonna watch FNAF on Monday. Then after that, we. I have not, and I don't think Mizu has either.
Never seen it.
Ooh, I have. It's good. It's okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch that next week, and then we can start the Shrek trilogy after that. I think just for some nostalgia.
Shrek. We're in the trilogy.
Or not trilogy.
Quadrilogy?
Yeah, it's quadrilogy, I think.
Nah, it's a trilogy. The third one doesn't exist.
Oh, fair enough. So are you saying that when we get to the third one, we won't watch it?
I think we should for posterity, so we can all remember how horrendous it is.
Fair enough.
Mr. Stealth for 5. Rima might as well admit she's hate gooning Mizu. She's been doing this beef for 5 months now. And
has it really been 5 months?
Yes. An Internet Zen Master for 5. Gen Alpha Slop. All I have to say is borrow some of my southern relatives. Bless your heart, Zero.
Oh my
Chat,
God.
bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
Use the southernisms against me.
I shall.
I'm running out of my drink. Man.
Yes, chat, Donkey did have children with the dragon.
I'd say that's the best part.
It opens up a bunch of questions that don't need to be answered.
Yeah. Do you need them answered, though? That's the real question.
Somebody does.
Well, my question is, was it Mike Myers that asked for that to be put into the movie? The answer is probably yes after watching Austin Powers.
What, the donkey boned the dragon?
Yes.
Possibly.
After I discovered Austin Powers, it recontextualizes a lot of things I've seen that has his face in it.
You want to know what the dragon turned into when he drank the potion in 2?
That's a good question. I didn't think about that.
I will actually say, chat. There is one good scene in Shrek 3, and it's the ending with the princess escape, where all the princesses start using their princess powers. And it opens with Snow White doing the thing from, God, what's that one song's name? That's actually, I know they were trying to ape the I Need a Hero thing from the original, but making it a little more like hard rock. But I think it really works.
Yeah.
It was good.
That one's so hard.
I liked having the princesses use like all their powers. The only one that killed me is like Sleeping Beauty's entire power was just falling asleep and having people trip over her.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Everybody else had like real powers, and then she just like sleep.
It's just like, what do you give her as a superpower?
I don't know.
That's probably what they listen. How many days do you think they racked their brains in the meeting room saying, okay, what do we give her? And then Mike Myers comes in and says, you just need it to fall asleep.
Chat says there's a theory that the dragon was also a cursed princess.
I want to see that. That would have been amazing.
Give it a check out.
Apparently the dragon was going to be a Pegasus, but they scrapped it. Well, they kept in the relationship with Donkey.
That's a missed opportunity, sadly.
Chat says her power is narcolepsy. To be fair, when you say it out loud, it sounds like a power.
It does.
What's your superpower? Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy.
What does that mean? I fall asleep at random times. I've unfortunately seen the R34 of Donkey and the Dragon. Bloody scalies, man.
Oh no.
Is it worse or better than the diaper furs?
I would assume that anything is better than a diaper fur in that context.
Fair. What up, dudes? How goes it? It goes well. We have Shiro here with us tonight, who I assume has not been too traumatized by our behavior.
Listen.
Not yet.
Listen, I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of what would probably scare her, so I think we're just fine.
You want to see some crazy theories? You should watch The Theorizer. Look, I've watched his 12-hour video on Mort from Madagascar. I've had enough Theorizer in my life to last a lifetime.
Is that the guy that I sent you the video of the 9 movie that one time?
You did.
Okay.
Look,
what was wrong with it? Is he just autistic? Is that his problem?
Some people say it's a bit, but the Theorizer, literally the theories he puts forward are absolutely ridiculously insane and stupid. Make absolutely no sense when you think about it for more than like 5 minutes. Like I said, the character Mort from Madagascar, like the itty bitty lemur thing that's obsessed with feet, he has an unironic 12-hour video on Mort called Mort is a God Theory.
Listen, I believe it. All right, I would 100% believe it.
All right, so in order, Mort Theory 1 for 10 minutes. The Sickening Demon of Madagascar. Mort Theory 2 for 31 minutes. All Hail King Julian is the most disturbed show in history. Mort Theory 3 for another 35 minutes. Dissecting All Hail King Julian. Mort Theory 4 for another 35 minutes. Solving All Hail King Julian. Mort Theory number 5 for another 30 minutes, analyzing the penguins of Madagascar. And despite the channel names, all of these are specifically about the character Mort. Mort Theory number 6 for 20 minutes, Mort's secret identity. And the channel name, and the thumbnail says, Mort, a Lovecraft demon. Let's see.
You know what? I believe it.
How long do we get back till we get to another Mort? Does he really just have all of his DreamWorks shit in here?
The DreamWorks Mort Mega Theory. Holy shit.
Yeah, DreamWorks, the Mort Theory just got real intense. Part 21. By the way, yes, all of these are somehow related to Mort. Literally all of these he considers related to Mort. Which includes stuff like Megamind, the crazy lady from Over the Hedge, the donkey from Shrek.
You know, they have the Disney Cinematic Universe and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is the Mort Cinematic Universe.
Here's another one from the Theorizer, the most disgusting kids character ever written. It's about Mort, and it's 2.5 hours.
What the fuck?
Tell you, he's obsessed with Mort specifically.
You know, every channel is known for having something that just like makes their channel. For him, it's Mort.
Yeah, so he has a video literally called "Is the Mort Theory Satire?" Because so many people were convinced that his channel was satire that he had to make a video addressing that it was not in fact satire.
No, guys, I am actually I am actually autistic, and I do actually think that Mort is evil.
Why does he have a video called "Why DreamWorks Hates French People"?
Based?
And it has the Frog and Madame Chantal Dubois on the front. First off, Madame Chantal Dubois is a queen and is the best part of that movie. Hands down. Also, LaFrog is kind of like portrayed as sort of a badass in his movie.
He kind of is, yeah.
He's like portrayed as a special agent and the only competent one of his entire team.
Mm.
But yeah, like you could go down the list. Mort's crimes, Mort's crimes, Mort's crimes.
I kind of want to listen to that video now just to find out what he means.
You mean why they hate French people?
Yeah.
Like look at some of these.
I might react.
Inside Out is about organ harvesting. Shrek Theory.
On the girl from Minions.
Yes. Look at the one under it, though. This random trumpet player from Shrek is a regicidal cult leader.
I need to watch that.
How much do I need to pay?
I'm sorry, chat. Here, let me show it.
You drop a 20, and we'll watch Theorizer for a movie night, chat. At least I will. Mizu doesn't have to come if he doesn't want to.
But here, let me scroll back up, chat. Here are the Mort theories. Like, look at some of the thumbnails on these.
Yeah, drop a 20, chat, and we'll watch it. Not this week, but we'll find a week next month, and we'll just watch the Mort videos.
And yeah, chat, if you click on the DreamWorks Mort Mega Theory playlist, you have a bunch of Mort until you get to episode 8, and then you randomly go to Fairy Godmother. And you would think that all of these random theories have literally nothing to do with Mort. Until you get to this one, the Mort theory just got real, which is listed as part 21. So he considers all of these videos in between number 6 and number 21 to somehow be related to Mort. This is why I make fun of your taste, Mizu. What are you talking about? I think this guy is nuts.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay.
I want to watch the freaking regicidal cult leader one.
Yeah, that one sounds pretty good. Yeah,
like random trumpet player.
Yeah. So here's the Occo sent me his 9 video. It's 9, right?
Oh, yeah. The 9 one is actually pretty.
So if
decent.
you look at 9, his first video that pops up, I decoded the entirety of 9's alchemy. That sounds crazy on its face, but given what 9 is as a movie, that's actually pretty, like, bare bones basic. So if you just see, like, these 9 videos, because of the type of movie 9 is, he actually looks like it's a pretty normal channel. And then you just go to his actual videos, and it is the most psychotic, insane shit you have ever seen.
Mizu, I think we have to do it twice now. We have to do it
3 times.
We have to do it 3 times now. Fuck.
3 videos.
No, not 3 videos. 3 nights.
Emo died years ago theory.
All right, chat. Not next week because we want to watch FNAF, and maybe not the week after. But after I move, it's going to be like a week or 2 before I have a job again. So we'll do it in between those times. And I'll force Mizu to be there at least for one of them.
I want to be there. This interests me.
You're free to join.
Yes, we want you there. It'll be in my server, which I'm pretty sure you're a part of already.
His early videos were reasonable. They really were.
More video night.
And then, like, now the total drama hell theory.
Listen, when it why would he stop it if it works? Because it sounds like it does.
Game theory at home.
This is Scrat from Ice Age, and he has him listed on the thumbnail as Jesus Christ. Look, if you just look through his channel, he looks like the most insane person you have ever met. I think he killed Occo. You see, all Occo saw was the 9 video, and then I sent Occo a message back that said something like, "Oh, I know that guy. He's insane."
Press the Occo reset button.
Let me see if I can find what she said, because it's
the one slur.
Let me see here. You
the one slur, grandma.
You said
Florex is actually about child abandonment.
I sent you the 9 video, and you say Theorizer's kind of retarded. Here, I'll take a screenshot so you can show chat.
Like, as soon as Occo said the name, I was like, I know who that is.
I was like, this sounds because like, you know, the only video of him I watched was the 9 video. So I didn't know how crazy he was.
Yeah, chat, this was me and Akko's chat. Because we had watched the film 9 that night. And Akko sent me this. I just immediately fired back Theorizer's kind of retarded.
I'm crying right now.
Like
no.
I am keenly aware of who this person is.
Well,
thank you, Hero, for the 20. Well, I got with fuck. Oh man. Do you think we'd be able to get away with streaming some of it on YouTube?
I mean, probably.
I want to watch the trumpet video.
Trumpet guy.
All right, Shiro. Actually, let's see.
Yeah,
I have you on.
This is 3 years ago. This is well into the fact he has like lost his marbles. Horton Hears a Who revealed the Hidden Cloverfield prequel.
What?
Okay, Shiro. I have you for the 31st still. Is that still all right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what we're going to do that night for Halloween. The more cinematic universe for Halloween.
The Disney Predator.
I'm working on my my Halloween costume. I think I'm going to be Batman this year because I'm an orphan. And I think it'd be funny.
What does his new ones look like?
That sounds amazing.
Oh, I forgot the Mort Theory satire was only a year ago.
Why the fuck is the Zelda theory there? That looks terrifying. I know that's actually what she looks like in Spirit Tracks at some point. What the fuck? Gosh.
The Katie theory? Like from the freaking Horton Hears a Who?
Am I skipping over that one?
Oh.
I might be skipping over. I'm blind. The Incredibles fashion designer is a Nazi.
That's just your average Twitter post. This thing is no baby.
O'Hare was the Lorax in disguise.
I can't believe it.
How about the Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs one? Cloudy with a chance of cannibalism. This is the oldest video like.
Holy fuck. You're gonna be scrolling for a while, man. He's been making videos for years.
Nope. He did a claymation thing.
Holy fuck.
He did like top 50 CG animated films.
I was actually got a decent chunk of views for 10 years ago.
How fast was the Roadrunner? How Mario's Thwomps work?
Oh,
like he was still doing theory videos, but these are like kind of like very bare bones sort of theories. How strong is Kirby in theory? When does the first like all of this is like physics, right? And stuff that's pretty normal. When is the first thing like the 5 stages of grief in Monsters Inc? I could maybe see that one. Maybe.
Wait, what loss did they have in Monsters Inc?
Oh, he had to give up Boo.
Oh, fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Oh shit. My face is a mess now because I've been crying.
A major mystery in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Bidoof is evil.
I'm assuming that in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, there's a specific Bidoof that you talk to.
See, these were some of his normal ones that I think a lot of early people came from, which were the Coraline theories.
Oh, you know what? I might have actually listened to his Coraline stuff because Coraline is unironically a fantastic movie.
But even here, like, we still have very basic theories, right? Like, Happy Feet's epic dive, what's the physics behind it? Like, this is stuff you could maybe see somebody doing normally.
Why am I crying? Because it was funny, chat. It's the other kind of crying. It's the laughing one.
And then at some point, we end up at here. Cannibal
It's all
incest.
is the more. It's all true. I just love that picture of Mort looking upset as fuck.
This is the one Occo mentioned, by the way, chat. Why DreamWorks hates French people.
I think we'll watch the Mort theory for stream, and then we'll save the French one for a Monday night.
He has a Mort theory recap of all 25 parts. And he does have a picture of Lord Farquaad and Chantal Dubois in there. So he does believe that these are somehow related to Mort from Madagascar.
Oh fuck, I almost fell out.
Well, actually, no, Chantal Dubois was Madagascar, wasn't she? I'm stupid. Who's that in the right?
I don't know. The Oompa Loompas were never alive. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. It says they are chocolate.
Gee, maybe they are. I don't know.
You have no idea what we stumbled into. We didn't stumble into anything. I already knew this one. Ranting about SpongeBob's nukes. What the fuck are you talking about?
SpongeBob had nukes?
Well, yeah, because SpongeBob takes place at Bikini Atoll, which is where the nuclear bombs were tested.
Oh, right.
Gonna kill
That's why
Occo Mizu style. Also, I'm sorry, chat. I need to get your super chats because you guys have paid to torture us. So, Internet Zen Master for 20. Mort demands you watch Theorizer's Mort Theory videos. All hail Mort the Malicious. Wolfman for 20. Have fun. Crazy Koala Man for 20. Okay, Occo, here's your 20. And Hero 101 for 20. Screw it. We'll make it a whole month. We'll call it Nonstop Nuts November. And Girthy Banana for 2 says breathe, Occo. You know what, chat? For the first video, because of all of that, I think we should watch the 2.5 Mort video. 2.5 hour Mort video. This one, the most disgusting kids character ever written.
Oh, the Villains of Hoodwinked. That sounds like I loved Hoodwinked. That's a classic right there. You guys have seen that, right? That's a. I hated the second one, but the first one was really.
There was
good.
a second one.
You don't
Yes,
want
it's
to watch
bad. The animation department changed. A lot of the actors changed, and the story was absolute gobshit.
Okay, it was called Hood versus
First
Evil.
was a fever dream.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, this is what she looks like in the second one, by the way. She looks beautiful, doesn't she?
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot Just Stop did a video on it. Didn't Just Stop get in trouble for something, or was that somebody else in the cartoon reviewer space?
Chances are, if they're in the cartoon reviewer space, the answer is still yes.
Fair.
Although Kendra might know the answer to that.
Hoodwinks, do I amuse you?
Oh, fuck. Thank you, chat, for your generousness tonight. You've made me die of laughter, and then God said, you're not allowed to leave yet. So I'm forced back here.
Someone got in trouble for looting Just Stop, because Just Stop is a minor. Is he? I feel like he's been around the internet for a while. Oh god, it's the Megamind 2 effect? What? Just Stop was linked with someone and got away because the other guy was way worse. Have a teaser for the movie night and watch one video? Does he have like a really short one? Actually, the Mort recap is 8 minutes. Do you want to watch the Mort recap for everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck yeah. Let me see what I'm getting into. We'll use that to end off tonight.
I gotta pee so bad, bro.
All right, do you want to use the restroom real quick and then come back?
I will wait. I will wait. It's 8 minutes.
Okay.
I can do 8 minutes.
Sounds good. I don't want to. I know. Yeah. Okay.
Part 26 of my Mort Theory. Today we are going to recap every single thing that has occurred to get us where we are now at the final connection segment. Yes, this is for new people who have no idea what I'm talking about. This is for old people who want a refresher. This is being posted in the vague name of Coherence Insanity. So what is the Mort Theory? Well, simply put, parts 1 to 6, aka this compilation video, is sort of volume 1, where we cover Mort the lemur from Madagascar. He is pretty unsuspecting and normal in the movies, but in the spin-off shows he is absolutely shocking. He is obscene. They give him some of the most complicated sci-fi backstory stuff, all as an elaborate funny. So I stitched it together. Interestingly, most of it is very structured and planned out. There are even some episodes that are more drama series than comedy skit. Very interesting, but in part 1 I planned it out. Thought it would take 4 hours and 15 videos, but now we're way beyond that. All I did was read his wiki page, but in parts 2 to 4 we actually watched through the entire show, All Hail King Julian, and I grabbed every piece of lore I could get my hands on. Part 5, we also did this for the Penguins of Madagascar TV show. Once we had all this evidence, things got really crazy. The shows talk about parallel universes and thousands.
So,
what the fuck?
Chat's already picking up on it. Like, people are divided. He sounds like he's crazed, and then there's people saying there's no way he's being serious.
He sounds half serious.
Thousands of Mort clones being absorbed into his psyche, weird genetics like how he's part spider and alternate dimensions colliding with warlords and intellectuals alike. Very chaotic, very epic, very surprising from a side character like this, so I crashed it all together and...
He's part spider, and he also has his consciousness divided into multiple parallel universes, which recombined into his greater self at some point.
Alright.
I have no problem admitting, chat, I've watched every single one of these videos.
What?
You have to. It's insanity. Like, you have to sit down when you start one and just go.
Part 6, rounding off this first volume, let's say, by coming to a series of very well substantiated conclusions about the show. In short, the show describes how Mort is an interdimensional godlike being who has been around since the beginning of time. He has quarrels and battles with the sky gods of Madagascar, which are represented by a pantheon of fruits up in heaven. Mort was a threat to reality, so they splintered him across the multiverse, and slowly but surely, fragments of Mort are finding each other again and reabsorbing into more powerful entities like Mordecus Khan and Smart Mort, and most notably, our Mort, who after losing one of these battles wiped his own memory and stashed himself among some clones as a petty mouse lemur in Madagascar. Mort is essentially the creator of the entire world from a higher dimension. He is a bit of a malicious demon, and ultimately is hinted at to be dead.
Are you good, Occo?
He's a malicious demon.
I think we need to get through this before I die of
We're only 2 minutes in. We still got 6 minutes to go.
Well, I think I'm good.
Death itself, the Grim Reaper. Following Volume 1, I dragged in tons of older theories of mine into the playlist. Why? Well, because during all this, there were a ridiculous number of hints that connect things to other DreamWorks films and shows too. So in preparation to explain these connections and how they expand on Mort's more important story, I dragged in my Shrek timeline, my 4 theories on the fairy godmother, my theory on the trumpet player from Shrek 2, and my 2 theories on Donkey's mutant babies. Through all of this, we essentially cover how the fairy godmother was actually behind Fiona's curse, and she did it because she was out to rule far, far away to get revenge on the people who ruled it before the films. This would be Queen Lillian's family, her father, mother, siblings, etc. She hated them because she had an affair with them that led to the birth of her son, Prince Charming. This also covers how her magic works, how Rumpelstiltskin's connected to her, and how they have a secret sort of organization that controls all sources of magic so they can transcend universes and become like gods on Earth. Her magic created life and allowed Donkey's kids to exist because of her potion that he drank. Her shady organization has infiltrated everything at this point, and almost all of the Shrek villains are a part of it. They have codes. that they share through music and comedy, mainly. Their goal is to crush fairy tale animals and usurp the monarchy. They're everywhere. Following the Shrek videos, I dragged in my older theories on the humans of the Madagascar films, and also my theory on how the humans in Over the Hedge are a part of something greater. Essentially, the old woman and the French officer are related and a part of the same group. The same applies to the exterminator from Over the Hedge. This is all culminated in part 17 when I finally made a new video and tied all of it into Mort.
It all comes back to Mort.
Chat, you have to, like... When you're watching a video and the guy legit says... So that culminated in part 17 of my theory, leading up to my grander theory on this one niche character from the Madagascar movies. Like, you have to sit down and watch the videos, because it... Like, what are you supposed to think?
I might piss off Mizu when I say this. Is this an ARG?
No. If it is, nobody knows, like, what it's connected to. Chat, the person in the Always Sunny clip that made that conspiracy board wishes he had the dedication that this guy has. This guy has, like, a conspiracy house. He's got, like, yarn going to different rooms of the house at this point.
See, I had reason to believe that the Fairy Godmother's organization was the same group as the one Nana Dubois and the Verminator were a part of. Not only that, but traces of this group are found in almost every single DreamWorks film, and contains almost every single DreamWorks villain. The ultimate goal? Crush animal intelligence. That's the plot of almost all these films. Not only that, but the coded jokes and music aren't the only big link here. There's one that's even more important, and it's that this whole organization seems to be localized out of France. The racer from Turbo is French, the Verminator is French, the animal officer is French, the lawyer from the Bee Movie, Suppressing the Bees, has a French name, and it bleeds into every single film in ways that sound crazy at first, but then it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. My understanding is that DreamWorks, intentionally or not, made this pattern with all their villains, and there is an extremely clean way to connect all of them that makes it feel like it's at least partly intentional. Joke or not.
Yes, very clean.
The kicker? Mort, or rather death, is at the core of animal intelligence.
Wait. Mort is death?
Yeah, we covered that earlier. Mort is an eldritch being, a god among men, and he is also the personification of death. Keep up, Occo. That was 3 minutes ago.
Okay.
Brings
cheeks
back
hurt up and laughing so much.
The industrialization of humanity. The gods have created this organization to stop him. So I dragged in my 3 theories on Megamind. You see, in these older theories of mine, I determined that the entire city is in on a conspiracy to force Metro Men and Megamind to fight each other so they can stay safe in the middle. They don't want these aliens taking over. On top of that, Megamind's home planet also has some mysteries, and it ties into how his minion seems to have the transplanted brain of Megamind's family servant. At this point, almost all my old DreamWorks theories had been tied in, so I cut off volume 2 and started on the 3rd, where I could really expose this French cult. I want to be clear. In this 3rd volume, these segments where I make all the connections, I do not hold back. These, so far, 3 videos alone comprise possibly some of the best theory videos in the history of YouTube as far as baffling shockers go. It makes no sense that these patterns exist. It's completely absurd. But the fact that it keeps going and actually does make more and more sense the more you watch is nothing short of magical, disturbing, and absolutely shocking. Almost everyone watching ends up believing it in some capacity, and it's because of the sheer volume of proof. And it's not
I want to believe it right now myself. I really want to.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch these videos so I can come out saying, guys, I'm a Mort believer. I'm a Mort Lieber.
There's evil French shit everywhere trying to crush smart animals, and the music is the code. This is DreamWorks. And more connections breed more and more answers as you realize Madagascar was colonized by France, the DreamWorks moon is the god itself,
gosh.
and the word Mort is literally French for death. It penetrates every single
Wait,
story
really?
they've released, all on one massive shared world, one massive timeline of events, one massive epic tale that nobody has picked up on until me. Again, whether intentional or not, DreamWorks has boxed themselves into a logical story set that means either this is all true, or all of their stories crumble into plot holes. But it must be intentional because in the 2 years since my last video, they've released multiple films about animal intelligence, one of which features death itself, right out of left field, right up against a character I had previously deemed critical to Mort. It's fascinating in the extreme, and even—
Oh yeah, by the way, Puss in Boots is critical to the development of Mort somehow.
Mizu, I'm gonna send you a screenshot. I need you to show this to the chat.
I kind of wanted you guys to see this. Just to prove he is, in fact, not lying.
Mort means dead or died. I mean, it kind of is short of Mortis, I guess.
Yeah.
No. Alright, we can continue.
Even though there's like 7 hours to catch up on so far, it's the most interesting, amazing thing you'll ever see. It's not a Mort theory, in truth, it's the story of all DreamWorks. We left off with Mort actually being the hero and the whole timeline being backwards, and the playlist is remarkably organized. Just work your way through it, and right now I'm adding parts 24 and 25 as the final 2 DreamWorks theories I had yet to include on Rise of the Guardians and Kung Fu Panda, just to make things more complete. Get ready for part 26. It is the finale of the connection segments, the conclusion of Volume 3, and considering the logic segments of Volume 4 are the end, things are reaching a point of brilliance unheard of in theorizing. Check it out now. And if you want to see part 26 much earlier than everyone else, I implore you to assist me over on Patreon. It does a great deal of help, and tons of scripts have all been ready and waiting as I've been working on this part. The only reason I haven't uploaded those yet is because I promised this here would be next, so I'll be opening the floodgates, I guess. I might also plan to release weekly physics videos on Patreon for a couple bucks a month, we'll see. They hurt my channel's algorithm, but they're like candy for math people.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about this with some of his old videos. Is almost all of his old theory videos had a heavy focus on physics. I think this guy is unironically a physicist. Like I haven't looked into it. I don't know his history. I think he unironically has a degree in physics.
Maybe he is. That's funny.
and this is what he's been doing with it.
I love that this is what he uses that for. Love it.
This just shows me that, like, there are slop tubers and then there are entertainers. This guy's an entertainer. I would watch this guy over 1 million reactors any day of the week, all right? And you can't tell me you wouldn't do the same.
I've seen all of the videos, trust me. I've watched every single one.
Yeah, I would rather watch this guy. I would rather watch this guy than any React VTuber, because this is way more entertaining to me.
I'm just saying at the same time I recognize that they're completely batshit insane and fun to watch. I genuinely I'm on the fence if the guy is a meme or if he's actually lost his fucking marbles over this Mort thing.
Does it matter?
I guess not, no.
Yeah.
Look, you don't make a 7-hour playlist, a 7-hour playlist on fucking Mort from Madagascar and not have a few screws loose.
Listen, Mizu. I always thought there was something wrong with Mort, and now I think I know why. You know, we were talking about how girls know. I always knew there was something wrong with Mort, and I just couldn't place it, you know? He was always just kind of weird to me, and I guess when we watch this on the 31st, so next Friday, we'll figure out why.
Can't trust a feet liker? Exactly, you can't trust a feet liker.
I'll bring Shiro in. Maybe we'll let a couple other people come in with Shiro and we'll together.
We'll have a panel of judges.
Yeah, if you want to come in that Friday, you're more than welcome, Mizu. It's the 31st, so.
Girthy Banana for 2. That's some strong devil lettuce he was smoking. Crazy Koala Man for 2. The Mortiverse.
The Mortyverse.
Duskblight for 5. So is his office next to Mulder's office in FBI? Not the X-Files, but the M-Files. The truth is out there.
The M-File.
And Avenged 900 for 5. This guy can't be real. You know the SpongeBob guy, chat, Alex Bale? Alex Bale actually is like a meme. And he's pretty open about it. Let me pop him up. So Alex Bale, if you haven't seen him, is the SpongeBob theory guy, is his big claim to fame.
Yeah.
Except, he has this big SpongeBob conspiracy theory playlist that's like 4.5 hours. Except Alex Bale's SpongeBob theory was all to, like, basically shill his ARG for his horror short film called Don't Feed the Muse. Which was... And I found out while he was making this that there have been a lot of ARGs in the background that people have liked that Alex Bale actually designed, basically. That he was the creator behind a lot of them, and Don't Feed the Muse was his first one of, like, being by just himself kind of thing. And the thing is, he recognizes that his theories are intentionally, like, off the wall and insane because that is the joke. And it is very obvious when he talks about his ARG that it is a joke for him. He actually references the Theorizer in his compilation video, the 4.5 hour one, and even he goes, yeah, the guy's fucking nuts. Like, nobody knows if the Theorizer is serious or crazy.
I kind of want to, like, if he's got social media, I kind of want to interview him. Just be like, can I interview you? Have you ever been interviewed? Can I like get an interview? And then I'll ask him, is this like for fun? Do you actually believe this? My bet is he'll tell me I'm doing it for the memes, behind the scenes, but then in front he'll be like, yeah, I think it's actually real, and I think Mort is our God and Lord and Savior, and you need to worship him like the spaghetti monster.
From everything I've seen, if it's a character, he's never broke character.
No, it's a pretty good character, you know.
I feel like it would have come out from somewhere. Somewhat better than some of the schizos I've seen on Twitter, like the one who tried to say Cinder's latest docs was a hoax that wasn't made by her. I saw that a couple times, actually. Ask him about Maury Calliope. Why? Because she's dead?
Oh, gosh. Because she... Speaking of which, Mizu, did you see that Maury has dice now?
You did? I did. You sent it to me. I was going to pre-order them, but then I realized the pre-orders aren't open for like another month.
No, but I signed up for it so I could buy them because I want Maury dice. I don't own any merch of HoloLive at all because it's expensive and comes from overseas. But that I will buy because dice.
He's the SCP that can only lie. I was teaching Atari about SCPs yesterday, and there's an SCP that it can only tell lies, but any lie it tells, people immediately believe is true. To the point you can tell it two contradicting things that are both lies, and the person's brain will literally shut down because it forces them to believe both of them at the same time.
Yeah. Is that why you got copyright claimed? Because you said yesterday that you got a bajillion copyrights.
Nah, they were all from music.
Oh, was it from all the Minecraft stuff?
Yeah, I got like 6 music copyrights that completely I got like 6 of them that completely prevented the video from being monetized. 3 of them were preventing them from being shown in certain countries. 2 of them, it could be monetized, but the revenue had to be shared with the copyright holders. And one of them just said partially monetized and didn't explain it.
Interesting.
But I have all of them removed now. I spent all day at work just like slowly removing them.
Yeah, I do that too. Whenever it's like that, I'm just like, you know what? I'm glad that they didn't copy strike me, but I'm removing your shit from my video because I don't want you to get my 50 cents of ad revenue.
Well, it just gets on my nerves. And it's like, I have like a 5-second clip of your song in the background of another video. Fuck off. Pretty much.
That's the beauty of YouTube. You have to deal with it. But I'd rather deal with it and have the chance to resolve it than like be on Twitch and you can't resolve it and they could delete your channel if you do it accidentally 3 times.
Fair. But guys, I think we've had a good night, even though we got very, very off topic. But you know what?
Listen,
I think you guys like the off topic.
Fun. Listen, we had our main topic and then we had Mort.
Pretty much, yeah. Let me see if I can find a small VTuber stream.
My lungs unironically are in a little bit of pain right now because of how much I've been laughing.
Oh, what about this person maybe?
I don't know who they are, but it sounds like they're playing it sounds like they're playing Subnautica.
You're playing Subnautica. So I could do them.
The real question is, have they blocked you on Twitter?
You never know. I guess here I could double check. Oh, so there used to be this thing, Shiro, where I would raid into people on Twitch, and then I would click on their Twitter, and I would find out that I'd already been banned from them, like who knows how long ago. Not banned on this one.
That's good. I give them the love then.
I can give it to, they only have 29 people watching right now. I like to raid into smaller channels.
Oh, goodness.
Anyways, chat. Actually, I probably should have checked to see if they have it open yet.
Chat.
They don't have it open.
So much.
Finding somebody else.
Thank you so much, chat, for your love tonight. Like I said, we'll the 31st is when we'll do our thing, and we'll spend some Monday nights doing some Mort theories. Oh, very much appreciated. You guys are awesome.
I have to find somebody else that isn't sitting.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. Tomorrow I have I guess later today I have Nianis, and Nianis and I are gonna sit down and talk about people. That'll be fun. I'm very excited.
You know what, chat? We're gonna do this one. They're playing Project Zomboid, even though they are a lot closer to like the amount of people we have watching here. And normally I do like to follow smaller people. But they are from a VTuber group called Nova More, which I don't believe I've ever heard of before. We're right into them. You
Nova
guys have
More?
fun? What?
Nova More?
Yeah. They're Icho. Anyways, be good for them, chat. And don't forget to go follow Shiro as well. Shiro, would you like to say what you're streaming later this week?
Oh my goodness. I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't really have plans other than Halloween. I'll be with you.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, chat. We'll make Shiro stream more with the shot collar.
Yeah. $200.
Girthy Banana for 2. Will you survive that deep dive? We'll find out, chat. We'll find out. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Occo.
Bye, chat. Sorry, I'm still catching my breath.